What's up, y'all? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate everybody being here. Welcome to the championship game of the NCAA tournament, men's NCAA tournament, UConn versus Purdue. And, man, this is going to be a tough one for me. As a UT fan, losing to Purdue twice this year, I got to cheer them on tonight because if Purdue wins, I win my bracket, I win some money. So I guess I am a Edie fan and all that stuff. Last year, I was a UConn fan because I had UConn in the final bracket. If I won the money. So I guess the table has turned on UConn. I will be a Purdue fan tonight. So make sure you're hitting that like button for us, and we'll see if we get some more folks in here. We're going to provide you the live audio of the CBS broadcast, and we're going to have a good time. So who do you think wins? I think SEC football. I think it's going to be Purdue. It's going to be hard to stop Edie down low. He's just dominant. The referees don't call fouls on him. You're unsubscribing. Okay. It's hard. I watched my three top guys get fouled out for Tennessee against Edie. He's been doing it all year. It's going to be tough to stay away from him down low. But if UConn can make it shots like Klingon from the outside, I think they should be okay. But we'll see how it goes. These two guys are going to go against each other tonight, Klingon and Edie. So it should be a battle. Can't wait for you guys to hang out here. I know I need to do that, Kenneth Clark. 4-4-6. All right, awesome. So we'll definitely get back to some Braves baseball. This is the final NCAA, so I wanted to definitely do it. So keep hitting that like button for us and subscribing to the channel if you're for college sports. We're definitely going to be bringing you some more audio. So here, back to the NCAA. Oh, they're going to do a national anthem. Hold on, I'm going to get my flag ready.
He is calling his last game tonight a legend. Take it away, Gene. At this time, we ask those willing and able to please rise to honor America and those who support our freedom at home and abroad. The presentation of the colors is provided by the Fauna Anthem Nation Color Guard. Carrying flags from the 22 tribal nations of Arizona are student and alumni tribal members from Arizona's local institutions. And now, please welcome Arizona State University alum representing the Navajo Dene Nation, Kahara Hodges, for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's good. It's good. It's good. This should be interesting, y'all. Fun times coming up here for the channel. Make sure you're hitting like. This is our very last NCAA basketball game of the year. We have been doing Tennessee basketball all season, and of course, Tennessee lost. But we didn't do the Final Four. We couldn't get to do the Final Four, but we're gonna do this one here. You like the score updates at the bottom? Awesome, good deal. So make sure you're hitting that like button as you're coming in. Appreciate y'all. We're gonna bring you the live audio of the CBS coverage from the start to the finish. My reactions, our play reactions, the chat in there. If you're a member, you have emojis to use for UConn and Purdue. So I hope you guys have fun tonight. Make sure you hit that like button for us. That's so important for us tonight. So thank you guys so much. And hopefully all those bots get shut down and we get a big time basketball game in here. So I'm ready to have some fun. Let me see who you got in the chat. I know Matty F's going UConn. Who you got? Baxter says he's from Phoenix, Arizona. What's up, Baxter? What's going on? Appreciate you being here. But come on in, y'all, and have some fun. Let's have some fun together as I'm going to bring it back to audio here for the CBS coverage of the national championship. Oh, it's on TBS. I'm sorry. It's on TBS. Oh, hey, 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 hey. Mute, mute, mute. Mute, mute, mute. Oh, here we go.
Back at State Farm Stadium, it's time to meet the teams. Let's send it back over to PA announcer Gene Honda.
Welcome to Phoenix for the 2024 Final Four. Making their third Final Four appearance, winners out of the Midwest region, the Purdue Boilermakers.
Let's go, baby. Gotta get it, win tonight, Purdue. I hate to root for them, but I got to.
entry. Trying to stop him.
They thought they knew we had in our hearts. That's what we do.
And I'll change the screen just as we start, y'all. So we'll go to another screen after this.
Purdue Boilermakers. At forward, a 6'9" sophomore from Sellersburg, Indiana. Number 4, Trey Kaufman-Rad.
Kaufman-Rad.
At center, a 7'4" senior from Toronto, Ontario. Number 15, Zach Eady. At guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Number 2, Fletcher Lawyer.
I'm so sorry about that SEC football. I'm glad you brought it to you.
At guard, a 6-foot sophomore from Westfield, Indiana. Number 3, Braden Smith.
Oh, you got that right. SEC football.
At guard, a 6'1" senior from Evanston, Illinois. Number 55, Lance Jones.
Thank you, Charles. Lance Jones.
And now making their 7th Final Four appearance. Winners out of the East region, the UCONN Huskies.
UConn Huskies. The Huskies coming at you. Newton Klingen. Top guys, 14.9 points per game. Klingen, 7.4 rebounds per game.
Again. Upstairs, Castle going to the sky for the jam. Spencer, the jumper.
Me too. I predicted that in the other bracket, Charles. It's going to be fun, y'all. Ready to have some fun.
Clean Kong comes through again.
Woohoo!
UConn is a machine. Highlight after highlight for the Huskies.
Shine on, shine on. Let's go. Huscaroni pizza.
Tonight for the UCONN Huskies. At forward, a 6'8" sophomore from Southborough, Massachusetts. Number 11, Alex Caravan.
Caravan. He's good, man.
7'2" sophomore from Bristol, Connecticut. Number 32, Donovan Klingen.
Klingen. I know these guys more.
Graduate student from El Paso, Texas. Number 2, Tristan Newton.
What's up, Richard? What's up, buddy?
6'6" freshman
Thanks for
from
being here.
Covington, Georgia. Number 5, Stefan Castle. At guard, a 6'4" graduate student from Davidsonville, Maryland. Number 12, Cab Spencer. And introducing the head coaches for Purdue in his 19th season for the Boilermakers and coaching his 38th March Madness game, Matt Painter. For UConn in his 6th season for the Huskies and coaching his 18th March Madness
I saw it,
game,
Charles.
Dan Hurley.
Who's going to get the Kentucky job, y'all?
Countdown to tip-off continues. We are moments away from getting it started in Phoenix. UConn and Purdue for the national title.
All right, commercial break, y'all. We always mute the commercials, as always, on this channel. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us. I can't even keep track of what we got. Let's see, we're at 25. Keep on going. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes here. That'll be our goal, 50 likes before this goes. We're going to go to another page, another scene here as it starts, but it looks kind of all messed up the way I got it all set up. So, hey, what's up, CeeLo? How's it going? Kyle, what's going on, man? Good to see you as well. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us. It's very important. And subscribing as we're at a commercial break. But tip-off is just here. And let's see. The over-under for this game is 142.5. The spread is UConn 7.5. I'm going to go the over on this. I don't know. UConn plays good defense. My gosh, that's going to be hard. Yeah, I'm going over. I'm going on the over 142. And I'm going to take under the 7.5. I'm taking under the 7.5 and over the 142.5. So that is my goal right there. What is your picks? Who you got to win this tonight? Let me see. All right, we'll tell them Dixon Way. I said, what's up? We'll be back to Braves baseball soon, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out and supporting our other folks as well. Dixon Way and the Clan. That's the two that we need to be in. Nobody else. Texas Storms just hit here. Oh, man. UConn by 2. Charles is going, wow, it's going to be a close game. I hope so. Hope we get a buttload of people in here. I got one right here. So like I said, we'll be bringing another screen in here. The ones that are just coming in, the 58 are here. We'll be bringing another screen in here in just a second as it starts, and I'll get it all set up for you guys. Listening to the play-by-play, our reactions, the live TBS broadcast coming at you here in a second, y'all. Yeah, he's good, man. He's good. You think UConn by a good bit, so you think that UConn's going to stop Edie. They're paying the refs. Thanks for just coming in, y'all. We're waiting on a commercial break. Purdue UConn about to tip off here. Purdue is all in black with Purdue on their jerseys, I believe. UConn in white. Here we go. Tip off right now.
Terry Oglesby, both working their third national championship game. Roger Ayers working his first. Marquise Pettigrew is the standby official.
So Purdue in all black, gold trim.
Everything you've worked for.
UConn all white, blue trim.
Minutes of basketball.
Here we go.
Decide the national championship. Heavyweights to jump it up. Purdue controls.
And Purdue gets it.
I love your dress.
Right now. The Huskies
I
go
splurged a little because Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance and I saved hundreds.
Trying to get to the rim.
That's great.
Fix it.
I know, right? I've been telling everyone.
Where'd
Did you hear that?
the name go?
Stayed in the semifinals,
Can you say
63 to
mama?
50. They shot
Oh
just
my God,
40%
it's all
of
jacked
the
up.
game. Turned it over 16 times.
How many
Get it
people could you
inside.
tell?
Edie's first touch.
Okay, what's going on here?
Only
Against
paid for
Clayton.
what you need.
It was Jordan. You don't say that very often. Edie comes away with a loose ball and a tie-up possession arrow going to UConn.
And right away, Raft clinging on that left shoulder of Zach Edey, understanding the scouting report. That's where he prefers, but these two giants, 2, 3, 4 times banging inside, and you said it best, Ian. Not often you see Edey come
So
up short
Klingen
there,
and Edie already battling, y'all.
Well, that was my point.
I'm gonna get this all set up for y'all. 1 second.
He's short before with Zach Edey.
And they played straight up with no stunt. Nice little flare screen for an open look Caravan.
He missed it too strong, rebounded by Smith. Although Smith didn't shoot it well the other night, he did contribute in other areas.
Now, this is the matchup we thought. It's getting nice tucked in by Wren. They go to him frequently early.
Kaufman, Wren.
There it is. 2-0 Purdue.
And right away, that Castle matchup with Smith, something we anticipated.
But Castle has the size and the physicality to try to keep Braden Smith under wraps.
UConn was in a tight one against Alabama. First time they've been tested in this tournament, but won it 86-72 going away.
So busy.
Spencer knocks one in from the outside. It's a three.
A little floppy set, but he's just always on the move. Great creativity and a little bump to set him free.
UConn up by 1. First national championship game for Purdue since 1969. Lost to UCLA 92-72.
A little switching on the perimeter here.
Jones floats it up and in. +1.
And Raph, I think he's key. He can be an X factor.
4-2 with a foul.
Obviously can shoot the ball from the perimeter, but his toughness, his athleticism, only 6'1", but able to get to the rim, draw a little, as you would say, ticky-tack foul there, nickel dimer, but he has to be aggressive and take some of the pressure off of Zach Edey for Purdue.
It is Tristan Newton who picks up the personal. Jones, the transfer from Southern Illinois,
5-3.
shoots it at 74%. And Purdue leads at 5-3. UConn's 6th national championship game. They are 5-0 in the national title, including last year.
Klingen very active, gives bumps, gets this little drop D.
Newton forces his way in, and he's fouled. He got Lawyer.
They're going to take advantage of that, guys. That drop defense, turn the corner,
There we go. We got it all set up now. 5-3 y'all's the score.
Kristen Newton, tough in that lane.
And Lawyer objects.
Well, right away you see
UConn going to the line here.
To the eye. I mean, Purdue giving up some size and athleticism to UConn on the perimeter. And Newton taking advantage at his height, 6'6", as a point guard.
And that's part of the storyline here. Newton, size.
Free throw good.
Spencer, solid
5-4.
6'4". Castle, 6'6". Braden Smith, 6 foot. Jones, 6'1".
A little behind
Lawyer,
here.
6'4".
We'll refresh at the break.
Everybody's talking about the size in the middle of Edey at 7'4" and Klingon at 7'2". UConn has the size advantage at the guard positions.
There we go. 5-5 all tied up.
A little. You caught that, huh?
This is the guy. You got to corral him in the open floor. The ball screens, he's terrific, particularly going to his right. Nice little dunk.
Purdue ball inside to the basket.
Inside, Captain Red, it's blocked by Klingon.
Blocked by
His
Klingon.
ability to help Raft, sensational.
He doesn't fall asleep. Good defense there. Caravan looking to slap back for an open look in the early.
UConn running a 12-game winning streak.
UConn
Spencer
to the basket. Good. 7-5.
He froze the big fella, too. He didn't know whether to help or stay on Donovan.
The transfer from Rutgers has been a perfect piece.
Nice,
for
Jake.
Dan Hurley's squad. 7-5 lead for the Huskies.
Right away, Castle forcing Smith to his left, knowing he likes to go right.
There goes that hook again.
And Edey connects.
Edey.
They definitely want to take away the three, so they're going to play straight
His first
up for a
points of the
while.
night.
At some point, there may be a change by UConn.
Klingon.
Screen.
Handoff.
Klingon to Newton.
It's off.
In and out.
Captain Red. Get it up the
And he
floor,
threw it
and it's
away.
out of bounds.
Turnover.
He was looking for
Purdue.
Smith. Early miscommunication.
You talked about it, Raft, inside. Klingon fighting in there, playing him straight up. And look, that's good defense. Make him score over length. Obviously, Klingon, it's important he not foul. Zach Edey, one of the best in college basketball, drawing fouls. Good defense, better offense.
Averaging 28 points per game.
Disqualified the game with foul problems.
I'm taking the over,
They
Costa.
played tough, just a little
I'm going over.
2 fouls a game.
Pretty amazing when you think of it.
is. Of course, Edey plays
142 and a half. I'll take it. These two teams. Big slam. Klingon.
Right now, the big fella's not sure of what exactly to do. Should I stop the dribble? Should I stay on my man? They're going to have to ride that.
Everybody was looking forward to the unstoppable
Edey,
force versus
Klingon,
immovable
the
object.
battle.
He's got a counter move.
Edey with the left hand.
Too easy.
His game he's improved on. That left hand right there. Take away the left shoulder. That spin and easy at the basket. Right now, Purdue, I mean, the guards are getting into the paint.
Got to contain them, right?
Against Purdue's defense.
Newton to Klingon
Post. Klingon one-on-one.
against Edey. He says, I can do it too.
Back out. Spencer 10 to shoot. Klingon high screen 8 to shoot.
They're usually good at the end of shot clocks.
Switch it. Klingon asking for it. Spencer bottoms.
That'll make you
Good.
ball fake, jab step drill.
Oh, really, Jake? That's crazy.
Edey. He is the
I
one
know,
guy,
human.
I think. He's hungry for a championship.
I'm going over
A lot of
for
spice
sure.
to UConn.
Spencer has scored 7 of the
Here we go.
11 for
Edey
UConn.
again, backing it in.
Inside.
Flips it over
Edey trying to adjust.
and
Klingon
missed it
there
that time.
defensively.
And I like the nice run out here. What a
Oh, the
catch.
catch.
Newton
Catches
to the
layup.
basket,
Doesn't go.
misses.
Caravan saves. Extra.
Nice
Newton.
look.
Feed it.
Those steps.
And it's going the other way on the travel.
Too unselfish.
UConn in front, 11-9, off to a good start in Glendale.
This is what we thought. Hey, quick question. Student body math proficiency. What do we say? It's good, fair, satisfactory? Like a
All right. Hope everybody's doing well. Big game right here, 11-9. Let me refresh the stream real quick to make sure we're right with it where we need to be because it's a little behind. But we'll do it right here, right now. Come on now.
AT&T just
Hope
sent me a
everybody's
heads
doing
up on
well.
the best
Make sure
player
you're hitting
for
that
me.
like button for us and subscribing to the channel. Let's see where we're at. We're at 34 likes. Thank you guys so much for getting us there. Last basketball game of the year. Should be interesting to see how it goes. But right now, Edey versus Klingon is going to be a battle down front. Right now, Edey's leading that with 4 points. Kaufman with 2. Jones Lawyers with 3. On the other side, Spencer's with 7, Newton with 2, and Klingon with 2. So make sure you guys are helping us out and having fun today. And I hope to see every single one of y'all back here for another year of college basketball next year. And if you like college football, we'll be doing some college football as well. Hello, Teresa. What's going on as well? Welcome in. But I am taking the over and under. And we'll see how this goes. But TV timeout right now as we're in the national championship game. Keep hitting that like button for us. Raise up 5-4 because the umpire called a foul and the batter reached. Interesting. So 11-9 is the score. Watching Klingon versus Edie tonight is going to be something, y'all. But we're waiting on the commercial break to come back here, and we'll bring you back the live audio of the game as we're in official TV timeout. It's been quite a year for college basketball, and these two teams have been dominant all year, and the audio's coming back here in 22 seconds, y'all. 19 seconds, and we'll have you some live basketball coming at you. Come on, Edie. He says, come on, Amy. Rebound, bro. How many rebounds has he got already? No rebounds yet. No rebounds yet for Edie, but him and Klingon, man, going back to 4. Here we go. Back to it for your audio right now. It's little Edie and Klingon, man. It's going to be awesome. Tala, Bala.
Just the second time 7-footers have matched up in the national championship. 1984, Houston's Hakeem Olajuwon squared off with Georgetown's Patrick Ewing. Hoyas won it 84-75. Shout out to Skilo. They're taller.
CeeLo.
And they're ballers.
Did he just say CeeLo?
Edie and Klingon.
I think he did.
Numbers have been prolific.
I don't think Raph knew what you're talking about.
I'll play you some Skilo later.
I'll catch up in another couple of years.
Oh, he said Skilo.
But right now, Grant and I were talking during the commercial, giving the 2 and taking away the 3. That's what UConn's been able to do. Both big guys playing straight up.
Couple of changes here. Mason Gillis and Camden Heide in for Purdue. 5 minutes gone by in this first half.
Yeah, what they got is Heide. He's a good defender, can make threes. And Gillis a good
11-9 coming down with the ball to the basket. Edie, what's big slam?
Yeah, you're going to have to ice that ball screen or trap it somehow. Once this guy turns the corner, it is dynamite at the rim.
10 of their 11 points have come in the paint.
Purdue, UConn, let's go. Come on now.
Defense on the outside by Heide. Screen, Klingon. Newton will do it himself on a kick.
Back out.
Nice replay.
For the 3 for Newton.
He drills a triple.
They're so active without the basketball. They're someone off on a play and a nice look.
14-11 Huskies.
What's up, D? What's going on, buddy? 14:09 to go here. 14-11. UConn.
There's a little change now on the timeout. Ball screens. Try and get this kid going to the rim.
And Smith missed it on the
Edie went up for it.
Not a good foul back there.
So
Smith, he went up for it. He missed it. It wasn't Edie.
After the miss.
And Raph, a great set out of that timeout, getting Smith downhill. Klingon coming over to try to help. And the great 1-2 combination there. Smith throwing it up. You got somebody 7-4, just throw it by the rim. But I love that set, though, getting Smith on that double screen downhill. Edie has been efficient thus far, but Brandon
6 points for Edie.
Has to have an impact on this game.
No rebounds yet.
Foul called on Lance Jones. Hassan Diarra is in for UConn, 6th man of the year.
Spencer's got all their points.
Brings a little juice to the floor, energy, and a good look at this kid. He's so
Spencer, quick.
Edie with the block.
Edie knocked outside Diarra. They have 10 seconds to work with. Newton, the fake it.
Edie again.
Do not go in there on Zach Edie.
A touch of Canada with some Philly.
Edie rejection city.
Canada dry. This is Canada juicy. Big fella. Oh my God, the stretch and cover.
He's here to play, guys. Good possibility. No, I'll be at the Predators game. The Predators, Winnipeg. I'm going to a hockey game.
Very clever.
Coming to a vlog near you. Dallas, what's up?
UConn up by 3.
A good job going under that far out.
Smith shifting gears. Feed it.
Edie hands it to Edie.
Against Klingon. Edie.
And in. That hook, man.
Boys right there. Captured the ball, got the ball.
Go Huskies.
Surveyed everything, took his time, but also, too, the screen and roll action, getting the ball inside the Edie. That's what Matt Painter has done adjustment-wise with this offense this year.
8 points for Edie.
Up and in. Good for UConn. 14-13. Or 16-13.
For 2.
I mean, multiple guys that can get downhill and make plays for UConn. So hard to defend.
Zach Edey doing most of the work so far in the scoring department.
Edie's doing a nice job ducking in and begging big time.
Edie again inside.
Pushing him out. Nice
Nice little move and good. And the foul on Klingon.
3-point play.
Boy, he is serious this evening. Boy, they are going to.
He gave it a double move in and then out.
Step through. Little up and under. Goodness gracious. The ballerina at the rim.
The slippery eel. Kevin McHale.
A ballerina.
And that's the first foul on Klingon, who will head to the UConn bench.
And you're now giving up a lot of pounds and toughness, too. Because Sampson, shot blocker. Sampson Johnson, very aggressive. He's much better on the ball screens, though.
Edey has scored the last 11 points for Purdue. You mentioned it, Ralph.
Tied at 16.
Johnson, the junior, checks in for UConn. We're tied at 16. Change here for Purdue. Miles Colvin, freshman from Indianapolis, in for the first time.
UConn ball.
Moving on the offensive end. Nice steal here.
We lost it. Oh, we got it back. Right underneath. Back door.
Even on a play that could have easily gone the other way, they cash in.
And Alex Caravan always makes the right play for Dan Hurley. Beautiful pass.
Huskies up by 2.
Nice shot, which he does great.
18-16. Way over the outside. Bottom baseline back in. Back out.
Can shoot it.
10 seconds. 3.
Misses on a 3-ball. Rebound kept alive. Grabbed by Gillis.
They're a terrific
A
offensive
tip
team.
by Edie and a foul.
Is called on the floor. Gillis giving it up to Edie. UConn up by 2 over Purdue. Battle of the Titans continues.
Ignite your sense of adventure with Hyundai of Cool Springs.
Edie is they're just giving it to him, like getting those fouls going for UConn. So one personal foul for Newton already. We'll see what how many fouls are drawn to Edie like it has been all season. So we'll see what happens. 18-16. Thanks so much for the likes, y'all. Keep hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 50 likes. We're almost there. 43 of y'all. 89 of us here. Hope you guys are enjoying the game and enjoying the audio. What's up? Anger is here. Oh no. We don't like anger. We don't like anger. CELA Women's World Hockey. USA 1, Canada 0. Final score. Oh man. And the umpires are bad over there against the Mets apparently. But we'll be bringing some games for the Braves this week as well, guys, as basketball's over. And it'll be just baseball and NASCAR on our channel until the Predators get keyed up. And we'll go from there. But I don't see the Preds lasting very long in the playoffs. But baseball is going to be our weekday sport during the week. And NASCAR is going to be on the weekend. Sometimes we might throw in a baseball there on the weekend as too if the NASCAR is during the day. So, and that happens too as well. So hope everybody's enjoying. We had a huge NASCAR stream on Sunday. We had over 30,000 views. We had over 200 likes. We had 1,500 people in the chat. So huge weekend for NASCAR on our channel this weekend. Over 60,000 views for NASCAR only. But we also had a huge Braves game on Friday night too as well. So and we'll be bringing some more of that back this week, some more 3D baseball as you guys enjoy it. Cameron says, yo, CeeLo, let's go UConn. Gator must be in the witness protection program. Yeah, 38 seconds, y'all, for the commercial break. We'll bring it in there. Keep on sharing our stream out, y'all, and we'll see if we can get some of these bots taken down. They're still up. They will go down eventually. Let's do a pie in the face at halftime. I don't have anything. We need to do that, though. We might just wait till 12K and just like make it a huge celebration. And that possibly might be at Disney, so we'll see what happens. Depends on my mood when YouTube lets me change again. Welcome in. Anger is here. All right. I'll be angry if I lose $300 and some today.
UConn was really working the officials, and moments ago, Tracy caught up with him.
You just said you have to get your blood pressure down. I know a lot of frustration there. How do you feel you guys have been handling Edey? 11 points so far.
Yeah, you know what? He's a tough cover. You know, we're going to have to mix it up a lot more. And we got to force him off his spot a little bit. We got to dig more. We got to trap more. What we're doing right now is not sustainable.
Thank you.
And Tracy, Gene Steratore is with us here at Phoenix. Gene, what are you seeing early on in how they're officiating the battle of the heavyweights?
It feels really well officiated so far, and I know Dan's he went up in a little bit of intensity when Klingon came off of the court. He went in over the back on Edey, which I didn't think was a foul, but he'll work them hard with Klingon off. He wants them to really watch Edey tight when Klingon's not in there.
Purdue ball going right to left.
The weight and size disadvantage. Johnson trying to extricate the big guy Edey from the block.
Back into Edey and another foul.
Foul is called, and that's going to be number 2 on Samson Johnson.
And Danny is going crazy over there, Bird.
Champions live
here on Go take them out one by one.
The NBA playoffs, the Stanley Cup playoffs, and much more. Champions live.
Appreciate y'all just coming in. Hit that like button for us if you're coming in, y'all. Appreciate y'all being here trying to get to 50 likes.
In that short stint,
Edey with the ball, hands it off to Lawyer. Lawyer up and in.
Goes to the bank.
You knew he was going to come back with a good game. This kid is a terrific point guard.
We are tied at 18.
Oh, I'm sorry, Smith. That wasn't Lawyer. That was Smith.
That goes through Klingon.
18 all.
Out top there. The activity. They have not really been in motion as much, UConn. There's that drop
Newton
coverage.
with the ball. Shoots it up. In and out. Rebound, Purdue.
Great look.
Purdue with a chance to take the lead.
Shoots it up, 2.
Doesn't go
in and out.
Smith. Uncontested board for Spencer.
Klingon right to the rim, too. Makes the big guy work.
Let's go, Vols. The truth. What's up, man?
Nice pass.
We should be here, dude. And a turnover. Nasty turnover.
Perfect pass, Lawyer.
Oh!
It's Caravan.
What a
Caravan with the block.
And you noted that earlier. He comes up with a big stop.
3 for UConn.
The 3.
21-18.
21-18, UConn. Huskies have won 11 straight NCAA tournament games.
10 minutes to go in the half.
That is the longest streak all time. Smith, nice catch.
Purdue.
Couldn't bank it in, but he follows it home. Foul was called.
Smith to Edey, and Edey gets someone to foul him. Foul on Diarra.
Diarra.
So it's Diarra picking it up. Celebrate the 2024 national champion with officially licensed locker room tees, hats, and more.
Why this is on CBS is crazy, because they know everybody wants to watch it. So.
And guys, early on, Braden Smith putting a lot of pressure on the interior, attacking, getting down.
He's going to shoot here.
Make a decision. You said it, the hands there by
and he misses the free throw.
They spend a lot of time on the big guys, but the perimeter people on both clubs, they can be devastating, creating, finding people, and finishing.
Going to shoot another here for Edey.
Back in. Gillis sits. Colvin joins him on the Purdue bench. Lance Jones returns for the Boilermakers.
9 attempts.
21-19.
Got to keep him off the foul line.
Go Huskies, Charles says.
Big Ten school to win the national championship, Michigan State, 24 years ago. UConn with a 2-point lead over Purdue.
For some of us, it doesn't seem that long.
UConn ball. Klingon bringing someone out.
Right at the top of the show.
Back to Newton.
Bring him down to my level.
Looking out.
Stewart is in.
To the basket, right to Klingon, and misses. Edey rebound.
And a rebound controlled by Edey.
That's what he does, though. Intimidates. They're not shown on that ball screen.
Edey's got 12 points already. And good. Smith.
What a difference.
Tied at 21.
He's a good
attitude. He is.
been such a productive point guard for Purdue. So savvy and controlled with his play. We're tied at 21.
A weave, ball screen, turn the corner and roll.
UConn ball.
Klingen out high.
Excellent defense.
Gotta shoot it. 8 seconds.
Down to 5.
Castle short out of 3.
Another rebound, Edie.
Another board.
Empty side here on the roll for Wren.
The pass.
What up?
Goes down hard.
Wow.
Went up high.
That's the second foul on Diarra.
As he collided with Trey Kaufman-Wren.
And Smith has done a great job running the show here. A nice find, a big-time dive.
So that's number 2 on Hassan Diarra, who took a sharp pop to the nose the other night in UConn's win against Alabama.
Yeah, that's why I did it, man. I knew it was going to be a good game.
Diarra with 2, Johnson with 2, and it's going to go the other way.
I believe Jones on the screen.
The legal screen, yeah.
So Lance Jones will pick it up. That's number 2 on him. So some foul issues on both sides. Jones will head to the bench at the 8:32 mark of this first half, and Heidi checks in.
Once again, pretty good defense, Heidi. Make some shots.
Here we go. UConn ball.
32-1.
21 all.
33 non-conference games. The only loss coming to Kansas.
Now, Klingen's got to make Edie. Ooh, you don't leave your feet.
And another turnover.
Turnover, UConn.
Smith tried for the 3.
Make this guy work.
Edie. Oh, God, he's 14.
Big fella runs the court. Patience by Braden Smith. And right now, Edie is feeling it down low.
14 down low.
He scored 14 of Purdue's 23.
He's player of the year for a reason.
And he doesn't come out of the game.
No. He is exhausted with that body, too.
Screen for Castle. Fake on the jumper.
Defense has been excellent by Purdue.
3 for
Castle.
in and out. Rebound, Purdue.
Oh, wow.
And here comes Braden Smith the other way for Purdue, up by 2. Smith setting it up for a jumper.
He's had 2 of those. That's
Smith misses the jumper. Here comes UConn.
And again, the bigs are just dropping off in that coverage.
Newton drives in, and he
And good.
off the window.
Edie
Tied at 23.
Didn't react.
He doesn't sit, Zach Edey. He plays every minute.
He's panting just a little bit.
We're tied at 23. Under 7 minutes to go in this first half.
Going over the top.
Ooh.
Crunching screen.
Edie.
And they got it. It's a travel on Edie. And the third Purdue turnover will get a timeout.
Reputations are earned. They're built with hard work, time, and consistency.
All right. Hope everybody's having a good game. This has turned out to be some fun. Edie, if they can figure out how to stop Edie, UConn's going to win. But right now, Edie's got 14 points, 3 rebounds. He's 6 for 8 for the field, totally dominating Klingen down low. Klingen, 1 for 2, 2 points. That's it. So Caravan's not got anything yet. He's 0 points. Newton's only got 7. They're in foul trouble already on some of the guys. Dara's got 2 fouls already. Purdue looking pretty good here. Smith being an amazing point guard. 2 for 5 from the field, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. He's got 4 points, but he is doing his thing, the general on the court. So I hope everybody's enjoying the game so far. We're going to be bringing you halftime stats as well, so stick around for us after halftime. We'll bring you the full stats and stuff. The Truth says he definitely will score 25. Kelly says I parlayed Purdue plus 7.5, Edie plus 25, and 10 rebounds. That's he's almost there at 25 already, Kelly. And just needs to get the rebounds, which he's at 7 to go. So I think you're going to be all right with that. Let's see. Parlay Purdue plus 7.5. I don't know about the 7.5. It might be closer than that. Unless they keep on fouling Edie and UConn loses some of their top players. That's the only way they get that close, I think. But you never know. They said he is panting. Nice pun. So just waiting on the commercial to come back, y'all. A minute to go here as 55% from the field for Purdue, 45% for UConn. Purdue, again, not shooting a three-point like they did. They were 17% against Tennessee when we played them. But they don't need to when they got the big man doing everything down low. But 42% for UConn now from the three-point line. 3 turnovers for Purdue, 2 for UConn, and 10 rebounds for UConn and 9 for Purdue. So I got Monday Night Raw over there watching that. I got the game here. I need to get the Braves on somehow. I also have a live ticker right here, guys. You can keep up with all your Major League Baseball scores. We'll figure out how I can get hockey on there as well. But this is our last college basketball game of the year. We'll pick this back up next fall after baseball season's over. And we pretty much did. We're a Tennessee basketball channel, but I know some of y'all are watched from Purdue. Were in this channel before while we watched Tennessee play. So here we go, back to it.
Offensively, defensively, how would you assess what you've seen so far?
Yeah, we've allowed them to get a little bit too deep on the drive, 3 or 4 times, and they've made some plays at the rim. We got to do a better job of keeping them out, trying to get them into tougher twos.
Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
They are holding UConn to 45% from the field. So this was the play here. Hurley reacting to Zach Edey's screen. Hurley was trying to make a point to the officials. Edey had something to say on the way to his huddle, and then Hurley had something to say to him. How about that screen, Gene? You just saw it like we did.
Yeah, it's a good screen, and my heart's getting.
All right, here we go. 23 all, 6:45 on the clock. UConn ball.
Good ones?
They're all good, Diane. They're all good.
Klingon lays it in.
Klingon gets fouled going up, shooting that 2.
Being on the floor, but even on the floor, they got to get Klingon going on that offensive end. Make the other guy work. Nice little setup, seal. Nice identifying and pass.
So they're asking Caleb first to guard Donovan Klingon with Zach Edey getting a breather.
And he hasn't played
he won't be long.
Really at all.
He won't be long.
Games, but smart.
Straight, what's up, buddy?
Going as you said, Brav.
Be like asking you to guard Grant.
Right now? No. I might have a shot.
26-23, UConn lead.
A lot of thought process going on both teams in terms of matchups inside.
26-23, UConn, 6:28 to go in this first half. Lawyer circles. Teardrop doesn't go. Tip
Over
in,
the top.
And Kaufman Wren will pick it up. No matter who you're rooting for, fan work is thirsty work. Is Coke Zero the best Coke ever? Try at the side.
Zero's pretty good.
So
just started drinking it. Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. If you haven't subscribed to our channel for basketball for next year, you'll have us a channel already set. We do a lot of college basketball here. We do a lot of college football as well if you like college sports.
Give Klingon a little bit of a blow, even though he is a factor against a smaller guy.
Zach Edey rested 33 seconds. In the
33 seconds on the floor, the bench. Here we go, Edey to Klingon. Klingon with those stuff.
The block on the inside and cleared by Edey.
Yeah.
Brad really puts pressure. He's trying to bury Caravan in there.
Might be a 3 seconds. He hasn't left.
Lawyer looks down low. He's going to drive it. Lawyer, the flip. Doesn't get the roll.
Tipped it in by Edey.
Dan Hurley is beside himself.
18 points for Edey.
The best offensive rebounder in the country. Dan
Or 16, sorry.
A little gamesmanship there with the officials.
He has scored 16 of Purdue's 25 points. UConn leads by 1. Fake the handoff initially by Klingon. Gets Caravan involved. Now it's Spencer for UConn. Spencer, low dribble. Flips it up. It goes.
How about that?
Woo! Spencer with the basket and a foul.
Spencer wanted the bucket.
I think he may have been right, Jeffrey. But they can get what they want on that drop defense, that little foul line jumper.
Well, Rap, for both teams with the bigs defensively in that drop coverage, that screen and roll action or dribble handoff with the bigs, that's going to be there for both sides.
Foul called on.
Here we go. UConn in. Oh, it didn't count. The basket did not count.
The baby hook goes for Donovan
Klingon with the basket. 28-25.
Offensive end, a little more consistency. Make Edey work a little bit.
7 points for.
Oh, yeah. I never clear those.
28-25 Huskies.
I forgot to clear some of the racing ones.
Lawyer feed the post.
Danny said they were going to do some different things they haven't yet. A little late start.
Edey.
Off the rim.
In and out.
Kaufman Wren trying to save, and he sprawls over the photographers.
I think that would have been his ball anyhow.
I'm not sure, but once again,
they're not going to hit a three. They don't need to hit a three when he's doing all the work down low.
A beautiful block out. Love that effort there.
If they got a guy that can shoot the three
right away, Wren's activity on
with Edie, that would be dominant. They would be dominant.
And Matt told me 2 years ago.
But I guess during the regular year, they were pretty good shooting the three.
Was that a block or a charge on the photographer? 28-25.
Here we go, UConn. Backdoor good. 30-25 now.
Everybody lifted, little step and go.
30-25. Newton now with 9 points to lead the Huskies. It's a 9-2 run. Smith using the screen from Edie.
Well, he loves that little elbow.
Kaufman Wren in a crowd. He tried to do it with the offhand, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by UConn, 9 to shoot.
And the presence of Klingon right there.
4:19 to go, 9 on the shot clock for UConn. I mean, for Purdue.
Yeah, this pass right here, dribble at the man, great backdoor cut. You know they've worked on this, the misdirection, multiple options on this offensive UConn. Great execution.
Jones and Gillis check.
Yeah, they can shoot the three.
4:19 to go, first half.
Let's see who's in here.
Huskies up by 5.
Well, they are bodies falling.
Edie doesn't go.
Oh.
And the rebound
I guess the redeems aren't working tonight. They're off.
This is when they're tough with that early look.
Oh, Caravan
three for
misses on a 3-ball.
Caravan. Caravan's still no points.
Just a little bit. Let the traffic clear.
16 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks for Zach Edey out of Toronto, Ontario.
Smith.
Lawyer.
Lawyer.
Got a little body bump, and it's out of bounds off of Lawyer. Spencer wins the case. 3:49 to play in this first half, and UConn.
Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murphy.
By 5.
All right, so that is that. Hope everybody's doing well tonight, enjoying this game. 30-25, UConn slowly pulling away a little bit. But we'll see what happens. DJ Stewart gives the Mets the lead. Oh, no. We aren't rooting for the Boilerbags, are we? Well, Gator, I have money if the Boilerbags win. I win a tournament bracket and I win money, so I guess I am cheering. It's hard for me as a UT fan to be cheering on the Boilerbags, but money makes you do strange things. This is what happens when your team is built solely around NBC player. Yeah, so if the other guys can't step up here and they figure out how to shut Edie down, which is hasn't really happened much, 7-11. Klingon's kind of getting involved now. He's got 7 points. Newton's got 9. Spencer's got 7. So the fouling's not working very well that it was working on Tennessee. But we'll see here. Kaufman's got 2. Smith has only got 4. Lawyer, no points yet. He's 0 for 3 from the field and 3 points for Jones. So Smith has been pretty good point guard. He just can't dish it any way other. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Stick with us at halftime coming up here. We'll go over some stats. Thank you for that subscribe. Appreciate that. But we'll definitely, if you like other stuff that you're hanging out here watching, we do other stuff than just basketball here on the channel. We do Atlanta Braves baseball. They are played a couple times this week. We'll try to do a couple of streams this week from them. And if you like NASCAR, we do all the NASCAR races here on the channel as much as we can. And so baseball, NASCAR, and then NHL hockey coming up pretty soon for the Nashville Predators playoffs run. We'll see how that goes. PNW says, I got UConn by 15. Well, if Edie can't do anything else, it's going to be over here pretty quick. But we'll see what happens. So 5 seconds for the commercial, and back to it.
Coverage of the NCAA Men's National Championship game is sponsored by AT&T. Connecting changes everything. Acura. Precision crafted performance. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Oh, yeah. If they wouldn't even be here. They would, if they didn't have Edie, they wouldn't even be here. So the pressure's on Edie to do something here.
To get deep enough, it's impossible to stop this guy.
It was pretty good. I'm a Roman Reigns fan, so
Lincoln, I think, is going to get
not much of a Cody Rhodes fan.
At that basket, make him guard, make them.
I like a good heel.
Some outside looks and keep their motion going.
I love a good. Me too. Me too. Anger.
7 of 11. The rest of
Thank
Purdue
you, Do for Now 1. Thank you, Do for Now 1 for subscribing.
Purdue shocked the world. 16 seed over 1. Their philosophy was, hey, we'll let Zach Edey do all the work. We just can't let the other guys hurt us, and it worked.
Well, it worked, but the other guys have improved. They got better in the offseason. Braden Smith, Lawyer,
all right, here you go. UConn bringing it down up by 5.
Three-point shooting team and a tougher team this season.
Number 2 in the country in three-point shooting, just behind Kentucky.
And UConn really
you took Purdue 6.5 with 25% profit boost. Nice.
Screen slips.
Good defense right now.
It has been. Tough shot. Castle.
And in.
He can elevate over most.
32-25.
For the freshman from Covington, Georgia, Stefan Castle.
And this is his job tonight, right here. Contain the point guard.
This is the largest lead of the night. 7.
Smith. Good. The jumper's good. 32-27.
Oh, no question. He's missed 2 of those earlier, but that's his game right there where he's so efficient.
Let's check in with Tracy.
And Dan Hurley during that timeout. The pace of the game is ours. Keep playing fast like we want it. Run Edey, make him tired. Constant support for Donovan Clingan in the huddle, praising him, saying keep wearing him down.
And a foul. Offensive foul.
Castle. Turnover, UConn.
Ran out of room, really. And Jones put
Castle's first personal foul of the night.
That's a flop.
I think it's a good call.
I think it's a good call, too. But once again,
Castle put his shoulder.
Running their sets, trying to do a little bit too much one-on-one there. Good defense.
And
2:42 to go in the half.
2 fouls. It worked in his favor.
This is the guy that makes great entry passes.
Purdue has taken 1 3-pointer in this first half. They missed it.
There's that dribble handle off the screen.
They don't shoot 3-pointers.
Tough match here, I think, for
they haven't shot them all in the tournament at all.
Smith against Carabin.
5 on the shot clock. You better shoot it, Smith. 3. Oh, he nailed it.
He must have heard you.
This kid is a bounce-back performer.
Smith with the 3.
We are close to the court, Brent. There's a chance. Maybe Braden Smith is listening. He nails the 3.
Nissan of Cool Springs is going above and beyond the service.
Just over 2 minutes to go. First half. Timeout.
All right. I guess I need to mute that and let it play. I don't know how that works all the time. All right. So we got a ball game again. 32-30. And another timeout with 2:09 to go. Man, oh man. Sarah D, what's going on? Hello at work and listening in. Let's go UConn. Welcome in, Sarah D, one of our newest members from this weekend. Good to see you, Sarah. Appreciate you being here. We'll see. Piendo said, if UConn wins by +10, I'll win 8,000. If they win by +5, you'll win 2K. Well, I don't know. Boiler up. Dustin Walker says, boiler up. All right. Hey, I'm cheering on the Boilers tonight, man. I'm cheering on the Boilers tonight. Even though I'm a UT fan, I'm cheering them on, man. So, we'll see what happens. Cleaning toilets. Oh, that sucks. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, right, Sarah? You got to do what you got to do. It's tough, but hey, money makes you cheer, right? All right, just waiting on it to come right. 1:17 to go in this commercial here. We're bringing it back. Make sure you're hitting this like button for us. I don't even know where we're at. 61. Let's see if we get to 100 likes real quick. If you haven't hit the like button for us, seeking us to 100 likes before the end of the half. We got 39 to go. If there's 39 of us here that haven't hit the like for us, please do. Let's get to 100 likes before the end of the half. Can you get that for us? As I'm bringing this great coverage for you guys. It's nice and crystal clear. You can see where the points are, who has the most points, stats for the team on the side. It's up to date with the synced in with the audio plus the score most of the time. And John says, let's go Huskies. So hit that like button for us. We've been doing this all season, y'all. And most of you, I'm sure you've been to a couple of our streams that are new, that been before. So that are just coming back saying, hey, I remember that guy. I'm glad you are talking through the game since I can't see them on TV. I'm trying, Valued, as much as I can. I kind of stay quiet sometimes, But sometimes when I know they're not talking about the game, I'll give you my perspective. Dustin Walker says, "What's your favorite sport? Do you cover them all, brother?" I do, man. We cover basketball, baseball, hockey, racing. Not so much NFL football, but college football, yes.
The student section is delivered by Pizza Hut, the official pizza.
What's up, Billy Vaughn's dropping that UConn.
Why don't they share? Braden Smith, 1 of 9 from the field on Saturday in Purdue's win in the national semifinals against NC State. Today he is 4 of 7.
So Edie and Smith have 25 points. The rest has 5.
While somebody was relaxing by the pool.
That's about right. All right, UConn's going to inbound here on their side, going left to right.
And you knew that he was going to come out and compete here tonight.
He was relaxing at the pool with an umbrella and a glass.
That's right. Pool temperature was.
All right, sounds good.
Every time Newton gets it.
And Newton with 2, 34-30.
All season. You just bank on those things as a coaching staff.
The only one thing I would say negative, he's got to coach and relax. A little heated with the officials.
Here we go, Purdue ball.
Heck of a coaching job throughout his
Smith.
stay up there.
Lawyer outside.
Oh, those Lawyer and Smith. Edie versus Klingon. Here we go.
Couldn't finish it. He had too
And
much
Klingon wins that one, but then a turnover and a foul.
And Ralph, how many times have we seen Edie get the ball that close to the rim and not be able to score? Great defense there by Klingon.
Possession arrow remains on this end. Stay tuned. AT&T.
Purdue ball here.
EJ and the rest of the gang. All the highlights. The breakdown.
What's up, Beavis? Where's Butthead at? Charles says, "Let's go Mets." Oh, they won, huh?
Second offensive rebound. Terrific.
Well, Frank the Tank will be happy. And a timeout,
Chevrolet
Purdue.
Buick GMC of Murfreesboro.
Timeout, Purdue.
UConn up by 4. 1:33 to play in the first half.
All right, another commercial. Don't you love college basketball when you have commercials? So thank you guys for hanging out. Dustin Walker dropping those. Are those trains or Boilermakers? Oh yeah, duh, yeah, Boilermakers. Nice emoji. Good deal. Like that. So yeah, if we have, if you want to become a member to use those emojis today, we have a bunch of emojis for members. We have some UConn emojis. We have some Purdue emojis, and here they are. And there are our UConn and Purdue emojis for you members. And 99 cents gets you access to those emojis, and they're good for a month. No matter what we do, we change them up every sport. So here we go.
Bring the Big Ten against the Big East. 14.4 average margin of victory this tournament. Second highest since the tournament expanded to 64 teams. Purdue is trying to become the 6th Big Ten school to win a national championship. Legend Hall of Famer Gene Cady is here. He also has a P.
Bullpen not doing well.
Large P that.
All right, here you go. Purdue inbound. 6 seconds on the shot clock.
He's all in. That's something Ralph would do.
Shoot 3. And he got blocked. Klingon blocked him.
And you have a dollar sign in the back of your.
Oh, it was Caravan. Sorry, Caravan. Not Klingon. They look the same.
34-30.
They're both tall.
In front. We come up on 1 minute to go in this first half.
Movement.
1 minute to go here in the half. 34-30. UConn. Turnover. Jump ball.
Another go the other way.
UConn.
And that offense not quite
Yeah,
as
yeah, what's up?
UConn as we're accustomed to seeing. And
they had to switch the possession arrow.
They didn't switch it from earlier.
Yeah.
Remember, Purdue had gotten it on the tie-up.
Correct.
And even though Matt Painter is trying to tell the officials the arrow is pointing in his direction, Jeffrey Anderson is handling it at the table.
Yeah, he was explaining that Gillis was tied up at the other end, getting it organized.
Yes. So now this is correct.
They just did not switch the arrow, okay?
Roger Ayers just came over.
9 seconds left on the shot clock for UConn here.
Find that guy.
9 seconds left on the shot clock.
I just said that.
Newton will toss it in.
Use Klingon to screen. Because Edie's just zoning up.
Inbound UConn.
Make that.
Oh, he's going to take it. Klingon missed it.
Klingon tried for a 3.
Now it's Castle one-on-one. Freshman against freshman. Colvin.
Spencer is the meat and potato guy of this team. What do you
Still
need,
UConn
coach?
ball. They're going to the basket.
Couldn't get it over Edie.
And in over Edie's arms.
Into the basket. basket for UConn.
Is that Castle? Yeah, but that left hand.
36-30, 41 seconds to go, 24 on the shot clock.
36-30, Huskies.
Look at the double. Oh, not a great hand.
Smith trying to do crazy things.
There's a 3-second difference.
That's a bad turnover.
Down in this first half.
You needed those points at the half. 22 seconds left, 18 on the shot clock.
Consecutive games when leading at halftime, going back to last season. They've got a 6-point advantage here. High screen, Caravan. Newton now with 5 to shoot.
Spencer off the pin. Spencer
steps in. Rims
in and out.
Lawyer
1 second.
And that's how the half will
And he
end.
misses.
What a great design on that.
So nice little play there. They could have been only down by 4, but we'll see what they say here in the interview.
Back-to-back, they've got a 36-30 lead over the #1 seed in the Midwest, Purdue. Send it over to Tracy.
Well, since we last spoke, you've done a good job on Edey. What more do you need to see, though, for the second half?
I really like the pace of the game. I think the pace of the game right now probably favors us a little bit. I think we're forcing them to play a little faster than they're used to. So hopefully we can keep that pace on them and wear them down late.
Thank you.
All right, Tracy. Newton with 11 to lead UConn. Edey with 16, the high man for Purdue. End of the first half. For the national championship, 36-30, the Huskies on top of the Boilermakers. Will send it to AT&T at the half with EJ and the gang after these messages.
All right, at the half, 291 of us here. Appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us. We're almost to 100 likes. Let's see if we can get there, y'all. Hit that like button for us. Over 264 in here. I know some of y'all haven't hit the like button for us, but we're almost to 100 likes, almost 26 away from there. So appreciate all the love. So 36-30. I'm going to stick it right, keep it right here with the audio until the halftime. Listen to what they talk about. You bet over 64 at the half. Winner, Kelly. Boom! There you go. Good job. We'll see what happens. This is going to be a good second half. But the Purdue Boilermakers, other players, are going to have to do something. Because between Smith and Edey, everybody else is nothing. So they're going to have to do something to get these guys going. So everybody else on the other side, you see, on UConn's side, everybody's sharing the wealth. Klingon, Castle, Newton, Spencer, everybody. We'll get into the box scores here in just a second. But, oh my God, Edey, rebound, bro. I know. So rebounds only 5 for Edey. So, and they've been going right over top of Edey's head and his hands too as well. So one of the keys about Edey, as someone told me in the chat, or someone said that, the key about Edey is you can't, you have to get your hands in his face, and that's what they're doing. So, but still, he's got 16 points already, but he hasn't done much in the last couple of lead-off walk for Harris. Nice. Had Purdue versus UConn at under 67 even first half, and they were at 64 with 1.30 and they covered at 66. D. Kenway, that's crazy. The game is going to be under 145 total. Yeah, probably. I thought for sure with the fast pace that they would, but thank you subscribing. Turtle Sue. Thanks for that subscribe. We appreciate you as well. So appreciate all the subscribers tonight. Thank you guys. So just wait on them to come back from the commercial. We'll let them listen in to the crew on TBS. This game, let's see, Dustin says Purdue needs to regroup a bit in the second half. UConn looks strong, well coached. Yeah, and then they got to slow the pace down. They got to play their game. They got to play defense, real slow game. Not let UConn run with the ball, because the more they run, they're going to tire Edey out, and that's what they can't have. DJ's Vegas says Purdue will come back. Tim Ryan says Purdue needs to score 45 in the second half to win the game. Dustin Walker says agreed. All right, so just wait on them to come to commercial back in 10 seconds. We'll let you listen into the TBS halftime show. Then when they go to commercial, we'll go over stats and highlights of the first half. Here we go, back to it. Back to it. Nope, not yet. Here we go. Come on. Almost there. Now, here it comes.
This is AT&T at the half. Connect to the madness. Connecting changes everything.
20 minutes in the books. A game for the national championship. Purdue left the back door open right there, and UConn took advantage. Tristan Newton got 11 points in the first half. Got a good one going. 36-30 is the UConn lead over Purdue. First time the Boilermakers.
All right, y'all be right back and give me a drink. Be right back.
In the tournament. Welcome everybody. AT&T at the half. Ernie Johnson. Jay Wright is here. Clark Kellogg is here. Kenny the Jet Smith and Charles Barkley. You know something, Chuck? As we talked about this game before it started, we talked about how you defend Zach Edey, and you said, I would not double him because you don't want to leave those shooters open for Purdue. They've only attempted 2 3-pointers. This is a very good 3-point shooting team.
Well, first of all, that was a great, well-played half of basketball by both teams. Hey, I'm not doubling Edey. He gonna get his numbers, but I'm not gonna let those other 3-point shooters get going. Hey, they got a game plan. They're going to stick with it. They did make one adjustment. They brought Sass in the game. They did double a couple times. But they're going to let Klingon play him one-on-one. That's where I would play. He's a great player, but, man, what a really fundamentally well-played game and well coached by both teams.
Yeah, even Dan Hurley admitted in his interview with Tracy Wolfson when Edey was going crazy on him, said, look, the way we're playing him is not sustainable. We'll have to change things up a little bit.
Exactly, and that's what Charles is talking about. When they brought Samson Johnson in, they tried a couple double teams, but Samson Johnson got in foul trouble right away. Yeah. How they're playing Edey is really physical, and let's look at the job. Edey's got 16 points, but let's look at Donovan Clingan taking away his left shoulder, not letting him get left. So even when he gets one, it's at about 10 to 12 feet. Next time, again, look at him laying on his left shoulder, so he can't turn and get squared. So Zach Edey, now the next time goes up, gets to his left shoulder, but makes a tough shot. Even though he's scoring, he's working so hard for that, it's not an easy shot. Here's the beauty and the intelligence of Zach Edey, though. He knows they're taking away left shoulder. Counter move, back to his right shoulder. But the battle in there, he's got 16 points, but he's got 0 assists, and they can't get threes because they're not doubling them. They're not even digging down, and they're forcing Lawyer and Braden Smith out on the perimeter to drive the ball, and that's not their game. They got to find ways to get threes.
Biggest takeaway from the first half for you?
You know, in past years, they've proven that the pick and roll would bother Edey. Now he's moves his feet, and if you come in there with that weak stuff, he's punching it. But however, the difference is with Clingan, it makes it much more difficult for him to be a great defender because you cannot just come and help and
what's up, Butterfly? What's going on?
For me, Spencer
Renee, what's going on too? Renee Braxton,
and
hello.
I'm going to stop the second play, not the first. And he gets into the lane. You have to pause because if you pause into the middle, you allow Edey to not come because he cannot come over and help. And if you get into the lane right here, once he goes over and you freeze it, right now Edey has his eye, but he still has contact with Clingan. So that allows you to stay, and if he comes over, now you get the drop-off dunk. So the pause into the lane helps you so much. And again, he comes in here, he gets it, he freezes. Now I'm freezing. What are you gonna do, Edey? Are you staying home or not? Boom, he doesn't come over, you get the shot. When you go straight at Edey, he's punching it in the fifth row. But if you pause in the middle because of Clingan, you are able to get a shot off.
Clark Kellogg has been calling this game on radio and also doing the halftime show. And so, from your vantage point, what did you see?
29-12, backcourt scoring in favor of UConn. And Tristan Newton was the catalyst in that. He had 11 points and orchestrating that offense beautifully for himself and for his team. Take a look at him with the hesitation, dribble, penetration, kick, relocate, set your feet, and let it fly. That's excellent movement, multiple levels, multiple times. The drive and kick, then relocation. Now again, hesitation, dribble, hesitation, shot. Get Edey to go away from you, and then you lift the defenders, you get Edey up top dealing with Clingan, and you run beautiful half-court offense. That's going to be the difference in the game. If Purdue can't find offensive production from other perimeter players, they can't win this game tonight.
You play Matt Painter for just a second now, if you would, Coach. You're in that locker room right now, and you're saying, here's what we're going to tweak going into the second half.
I'm telling Braden Smith and I'm telling Lawyer, you guys have to shot fake and slide dribble on the three-point line to get threes. They're forcing you to shot fake and drive into the lane. That's not your game. Tristan Newton is too big. Hassan Diarra is too big. They're affecting their shots. You have to find ways on the perimeter to shot fake and slide. We have to get threes. And Zach Edey's got to keep scoring. Defensively, we've got to be prepared. Out of about 2 or 3 timeouts, Danny Hurley's run a play that scored coming out of a timeout. They got to be prepared after timeouts to defend the design cut.
And I also think, me and Jay are talking, they cannot get in a running game with Connecticut, but they might have to. They might have to take a chance, and that will give them guys some open opportunities in a fast break. They did a fantastic job of controlling the tempo the first half of the game, but if they can't play half court against, they say, it's like a boxer. He's like, you know what? I'm losing the fight. I might have to take a chance to get knocked out because that's the only way they're going to get wide open threes.
I agree with Chuck on that because a guy like Laz Jones only taking 1 shot. He could be a key contributor if he gets loose in the perimeter. He's more of an up and down guy, and he's not just a standstill shooter. He's not even in the game offensively, and I agree with you, Chuck. You got to go for it. National championship.
No, you're right. Lance Jones has been in foul trouble.
2 fouls as well, so that's part of why he wasn't out there. But to you all's point, you're exactly right. You got to find a way to create more pace so you can get more space.
Now that's dangerous.
But it is. To your point, are you going to just sit back and play or are you going to try to win?
You got to go for it.
You got to go for it. That's right.
Huskies have won 47 games in a row when they lead at the half. They're up by 6. Oh, yeah, here's the running clock.
Hey, you have no idea how true that is.
Was running.
Run, Boris, run.
Let's try it again. Let's try this again. Sorry, I had it on mute, y'all. You saw some of the team stats while they were talking. Well, let's take a look at it. Field goal percentage, 13 for 28 for Purdue, 15 for 31 for UConn, 46% for Purdue, 48% for UConn. Purdue hasn't been shooting the three-point. They don't need to. They got all the points in the paint, as you see at the bottom there. Well, actually, they're not even leading in the points in the paint, so that's weird. But they need to get the three-point going if they're going to win this game, I think. That's my opinion. They got Edey going. They know how to get Edey going, but they need to get the points in the paint, and that's the key. Or the three-point shot, I'm sorry. 3 for 9 only for UConn as well, so 50% for Purdue, 33% for UConn. 3 for 4 from the free throws, both 3 for 3 for UConn. Rebounds, 16 for UConn, 15 for Purdue. 7 assists for UConn, 3 for Purdue. Another one, 5 turnovers for Purdue, 3, and both of them put 7 points on those turnovers. Let's see, points in the paint, 20 for UConn, 18 for Purdue. Largest lead was UConn was 7, Purdue was 2. Edey, the top scorer, point here, Newton 11. Rebounds, Edey 5, Castle 4. Smith with 3 assists, Castle 3 as well. Let you go back to listen in here.
I was watching it and I thought it was maybe the Chuck Blimp that got in the way.
Hey, well, y'all, some of them losers standing outside watching that today.
They're not losers.
Yes, they are.
It doesn't happen often.
Hey, we've all seen darkness before. Stop it.
No, not in the daylight.
Come on, man.
Come on, Chuckster. Don't hate on the eclipse.
Come on,
listen. I saw losers standing watching your blimp. How about that? They were outside. Have you seen Chuck's blimp? That's what I've seen.
So you're not a fan. You're not a fan of the.
Well, I'm not gonna sit outside like an idiot and wait on the darkness.
Did you not wait on your blimp?
I could have waited. It's gonna be dark when we go outside.
Can I ask you a check-in? Did you ask your family to wait on your blimp outside?
I was trying to get my grandson to watch.
See, there it is. So what are we talking about?
Hey, the eclipse gonna happen again. I ain't gonna ever have another blimp.
Boy, this was
That's a good thing.
This was a very worthwhile segment. Let's go over to the AT&T Connect U campus with coaches JB Smoove and Kayla, who have another important and fun lesson.
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. So Edie, like I said, 7 for 12, 16 points. Smith 9. Lawyer needs to get it going. He's 0 for 3, no points. So definitely Lawyer needs to get going here. Off the bench, nothing going on for Purdue off the bench either. So it's all been Smith and Edie. They want to win this thing. They're going to have to all put it together, make it a big team effort. UConn spreading it around pretty good. Caravan, no points. That's hard to believe there. Caravan, no points. 0 points, 0 for 2 from the field. He's got 3 rebounds at least, 1 assist. Klingon, 3 for 6. They got it kind of going there toward the end of the half. He's got 2 rebounds, 7 points. Castle, he's 2 for 5. He's got 2 turnovers, though, 1 personal foul. So personal fouls, Klingon, Castle, and Newton. And then off the bench, Johnson and Dara both have 2 personal fouls. Dara 3 for 4, and he's got 7 points. So at least the bench is getting involved for UConn. So there is your stats. And make sure you hit that like button. We're trying to get to 100 likes. We're 17 away from 100. Help us get to 100 likes. That's our goal tonight. So there is everything. Hope everybody's doing well.
Guys are trying to kill me.
And if you guys want to check my social media out, there it is. On the Go at CeeLo is our Facebook page. CeeLord16 is our Twitter. On the Go at CeeLo1 is our Instagram. And On the Go at CeeLo is our TikTok. So make sure you're checking us out, following us and everything. We're also on Twitch as well. Right now, tonight we're just streaming on YouTube. But Twitch as well is On the Go with CeeLo. We try to stream on 3 platforms while we stream all the time, but they weren't connecting tonight. So I don't know what's up with that. So YouTube connected and we went live. Make sure you check out our good friend Jennifer at Travel Depot. You want to go to next year's Final Four, Jennifer at Travel Depot will definitely take you there. If you want to go on a cruise or a Disney trip or just anywhere to get away, Jennifer at Travel Depot right here will get you there. So we're back out to the audio of the game. Here we go.
Tune in as 16 of the NBA's best teams begin their pursuit of the Larry O'Brien Trophy. The NBA playoffs begin April 21st on TNT, True TV, and Max. 20 minutes of action to determine who wins the national title. Back to Arizona after this on TBS.
All right, so is anybody keeping your over-under? I went with over. I don't know if I want to change it or not. I think they both can score 40 points in the half. That'd be 70, 76. That's 140. Yeah, I'm doing it. So I'm going over. I'm still sticking with the over. I'm sticking with the over. So that's my plan. You restarted your phone. Oh no, UConn will heat up their threes. Purdue Edie should get 30. Yeah. East Steven, if they get their threes, they might pull away from Purdue. That's my opinion. But Purdue's going to have to get something. Lawyer's going to have to definitely get involved. Smith is going to have to make better choices inside the paint passing. But Edie, he's just going to do his thing. If they can stop Edie, this is over. And UConn wins back-to-back championships. But if they can't stop Edie and Purdue gets it going from the 3, it might be over for UConn. But the number one goal is to slow this game down because UConn wants to run and gun. That's what they want. That's their game, right? UConn's run and gun all the time. So But welcome in, everybody. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us. Trying to get to 100 likes. We're so close. 11 to go. 11 to go to 100 likes tonight. Appreciate everybody. As we are ready to start the second half. 29 seconds to go in this first half. And I can't wait to bring it to you guys. I'll let them do their talking. I'll do my talking, our reactions, and all that fun stuff. We're going to crown a champion here in this next 20 minutes. Good luck, everybody that's a UConn fan. Good luck, everybody that's a Purdue fan. We're going back to audio right now with 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go.
Coverage of the NCAA Men's National Championship game is sponsored by Degree Ultra Clear. Non-stop white mark protection. Lexus. Experience amazing.
TBS, Butterfly, TBS.
With Geico.
Jake, it's on TBS, not CBS.
Wendy's, the official hamburger of March Madness.
74,423 here at State Farm Stadium, third highest in NCAA championship history. Let's take a look at our
that's all good.
First half stats. Points in the paint, UConn winning that category, getting some points from the bench. Ian Eagle, Grant Hill, Bill Raftery, Tracy Wolfson, Gene Steratore with us. National championship game. Obviously the big men, that was the headline going into this game. But the three-point line has been a non-factor for Purdue because UConn can stay at home against Zach Edey. Let's take a look at how the two big fellas have fared so far.
Who cares about threes when you have these kind of bigs right away? Edey running the court, they reward him. Good defense, better offense, and then they alley-oop. Edey establishing himself early.
I think really the nice adjustment. Occasionally using Clint, moving him outside for screening. I'd like to see him get more touches against Edey in the low box.
So Edey got off to the hot start. He was quiet over the final 8 minutes of the first half. 7 of 12 from the field. 5 rebounds. Klingon 2 fouls.
Steven says Purdue can't stop UConn game plan. Hurley will coach them up at halftime.
And Johnson picked up 2 quickies.
And Bert, I think the big concern about Purdue now is the spurt, as Clark Kellogg will, spurt ability.
Yes.
Dangerous UConn on the offense.
Check in with Tracy.
What's up, Brandon? What's going on, man?
Coming out of the locker room, he just felt like towards the end of that first half they weren't efficient enough, especially Edey. And he said he's going to his left, doing a good job, but he'd like him to go more to his right more. In terms of trying to get some threes, he still wants them to drive into the basket, but they're not on 2 feet, kick it out, and try and establish something beyond the arc.
So the three-point shooting, Tracy, something we just mentioned in that first half, limited to just 1. They've been averaging 8.4 per game.
Purdue's going to inbound here.
So far. Edey,
Purdue's going to go left to right.
Since that
UConn, right to left.
He scored only 2. Klingon, just the 1 foul. He did sit with the 1 foul. That's when Johnson came in.
You're just joining us. UConn in all white blue trim.
Purdue not getting threes because UConn staying.
Purdue all black gold trim.
Did a pretty good job there the last 8 minutes.
Really doing a nice job in the 9. Nice
with Purdue on their jersey. And Klingon. And Edey. And a foul on Klingon.
Held, I thought, on that particular play, but he's got to get over the top on this dunk in. He can't be lazy. He's got to get in here. The hook and hole. Got to get Gene on that one. Goodness.
Purdue inbound to Edey.
So
Edey, Klingon.
Second foul on Klingon.
Spin, move, and rebound, Klingon.
In a physical manner. Get it up the floor. Spencer one-on-one with Lawyer.
Well, they've done a nice job in transition D, though. He can get that all game.
Comes up short. Klingon offensive
rebound. Klingon.
Newton. Bullseye.
Big 3 for Newton.
Offensive rebound kick out.
Oh, I just love the
That's what Purdue doesn't have. There's the difference in the game.
14 now for Newton to lead UConn. You talked about the spurt ability. You can
9 down 9.
39-30.
Nice hands again.
Deflection.
And a block.
Hitting the deck. Jones to save it.
Smith with the rebound. Got it up. Throws it up.
It is Spencer.
How about Jones diving for that
A
ball?
foul from Spencer.
Klingon, great effort, and then the ability to find the open shooter. Percentages are high. Second chance, 3-point opportunities. And then, looking like
it was a scuffle to get the ball on the ground, and then Spencer fouled Smith.
First foul on Cam Spencer, 9-point lead for UConn. Just underway.
Let's go Huskies, Charles says.
This is where they're tough. I think getting that little drop defense to get
Smith.
a look in the duck.
Get to Edie. And another miss.
How to shoot that hook.
Lost control of it.
Yeah, it slipped out of his hands.
Newton, the hand.
Newton 3. In and out. Rebound Purdue.
By Jones.
Look at this play. Almost an interception. Cancel.
Smith catches up to it. Early offense. Kaufman-Renn. Fake and lay in.
A fake go up and got it. They were trying to call for a traveling. 39-32.
On the block attack.
And that was a smart shot fake right there by Wren.
So Trey Kaufman-Renn, who's got ability around the rim. Very savvy.
Little shuffle cut.
Point to the paint, all tied up. 7-point lead for UConn.
This is their activity here.
UConn ball shoot jumper. Misses. Rebound Purdue.
Lance Jones.
When they play small, he's got to do that. Be an impact player on the glass.
Smith shifting gears. Smith will take it. Rims out on the jumper.
I'm going to have to refresh a little bit. TV timeout, I'll refresh. And 41-32, lead is 9.
A cross match right there. Castle taking advantage. The smaller Smith guarding him.
How about the sprint, too, to get down there?
Yeah, I'll have to refresh at the timeout.
They got a foul. Oh, no.
It's going the other way. Kaufman-Renn trying to set up against Caravan.
A little frustration. Venting. That is where you got to be.
Turnover,
right now if you're
Purdue.
Relax, get comfortable. Go to your strength at the other end.
Thank you for those 100 likes, y'all. Appreciate it. Keep hitting that like button. Go to 150 on the likes.
Entered action, number 2 in the country in assists. 18.7 per game. They have 4.
41-32 is the score.
You need not guard anybody.
UConn to the basket. Newton 3. Misses.
Klingen knocks it to the outside. Great effort there by Kaufman.
Wow, how's that not a foul?
Right now. Castle contact.
Offensive foul.
And it's a blocking foul on Jones.
Get out of here.
I'm with you. This angle, it looked like Jones was there.
You want to go to
Jones set up. That was an offensive foul.
What do you think? I'm going to go with the charge on it. I didn't think Lance Johnson moved much. I felt like he was stable.
Castle put his shoulder into it like he did last time.
When Castle makes the euro, he makes the contact. To me, that's an offensive
foul. So that's going to be number 3 on Lance Jones.
We're going to get you a referee's fee and no travel.
Thank you, subscribing, Stephen Smith.
Are you going to mention
appreciate it.
Again,
In and out for the free throw.
He shoots it at 76%. Heidi will check in along with Gillis. And now Jones sits with those 3 fouls. He's joined by Kaufman-Renn on the Purdue bench.
Raph, you talked about UConn. Dangerous
Castle
time for Purdue.
misses the first. He's got 6 points.
Coming out at half. They just have to settle down.
Timeout. I'm going to refresh the stream so it's synced with y'all.
Of course, the stops defensively.
Castle with the free throw.
The UConn program has been defensive rebound.
He missed both.
They've grown, as we said, on the offensive end. They can put it together.
And that was a ball don't lie situation based on Gene's opinion that it should have been offensive.
Smith.
Lawyer, feed it.
Back out to Edie. Edie. Oh! Who was that?
How about that? Wow.
Heed with the slammer jammer.
Time attack. Notice the shooter defender. Was that?
Wow.
Camden Heidi going
Heidi.
way upstairs for the jam.
41-34.
Shot an electricity bolt through this crowd.
Jumper for UConn.
Doesn't go.
Missed. Another one. Missed. Newton. Castle gets a second chance.
I think it was Caravan that kept that alive to get it to Castle. Good hustle.
Edie started the night 7 of 9. He's missed his last 6 shots.
Maybe.
And my dignity.
I thought that as well.
Punishment
They got one on the floor.
So the foul will be called. Klingen upset.
So Klingen got another foul. That's 3 on Klingen. You get Klingen out of this game, it might be over.
Registered big time.
All right, I'm going to refresh this, y'all. 1 second. Refresh the stream. We'll be back to normal. I hope everybody's doing well today on the great game we got going on here. 43-34 is the score.
Whatever makes me happy.
We got a TV timeout right now. We got it synced up now. Back to it, y'all. So we'll have it even with the stats is on the board. But, yeah, if Klingon gets another foul, that's 4. He might not. If they get rid of him, it's all day Edey down low. But 105 likes. Thank you guys. Let's hit that like button. Let's go to 150 on the likes. We got 475 folks in here watching the game tonight. UConn versus Purdue for the national championship. And Edey, 16 points, 7 for 15. Really hasn't got anything going on this second half, but he's working on those fouls on Klingon. So he's going to be coming out. I'm sure they're going to sit Klingon, right? They got to. I was thinking the same thing about Hurley going to Kentucky. Good chance on that one. But I don't know. You win back-to-back title. What if he wins back-to-back titles? Then does he go? I mean, what else does he have to prove here at UConn other than be a dynasty here at UConn? I go to the SEC, right? You want to go play in the SEC. Everybody wants to play in the SEC. But Big East is big too. So, what do you think on this? Does Hurley go? If you were Hurley, would you go to Kentucky? That's the question. So we got 40 seconds left here. We'll be coming back to it. Kentucky back to mid in basketball. Bama coach already denying them. And Jay Wright also. Jake says no. I mean, I'm sure UConn, you win back-to-back titles. You got all the recruiting that you need. You don't need to go to anywhere else. Why would he mess that up? So it's going to be interesting to see who takes the Kentucky job. I mean, we had an Tennessee game where we were all talking about that in the. Someone said Billy Donovan for the Kentucky job. That would be interesting. 7 seconds back to live audio, guys. Here we go.
It's time to connect to the madness with Announcer Highlights Fan Jam powered by AT&T. Good action early from Zach Edey. Great lead from the stairs. Diarra with that rainbow 3.
Dustin Walker says Purdue needs to cut the second half into quarters and just chip away at it. They have to keep it under 10. Exactly. Thanks for the update, guys. I see it there. Bottom of the 9th. No outs. All right. Inbound to Edey. Klingon is not in there. You are not going to block this kid. I almost turned it over. A backcourt violation.
Well, an aggressive double team right there. Spencer really.
Hurley should stay right where he is.
That's right, man. Bad catch. And also the rotation by UConn, too. If he did catch it, they were right at home.
Edey threw it back out, and he missed. All right, UConn ball here. Up by 9. 3! In and out.
Out of bounds, ball on Smith. Checking with Tracy.
Matt Painter during that timeout. We need to play physical. This is not the time to play soft. We can't get stops. We can't get the ball. We are going to keep feeding it into Edey. Over and over. The fouls are
slaps this Johnson.
Johnson with the slammer jammer. 45-34.
By 11, Edey off the double. Nice recovery by Smith.
Nobody wants to shoot the 3.
Smith's going to be the fewest 3.
And an air ball.
Controlled by Purdue. And contact. The other way. It's another by Edey.
Edey finally gets a foul?
That little roll again. The ability to sprint.
Edey finally fouled somebody? Get out of here.
Experience.
All right, here we go. UConn back at it. Up by 11, y'all. Rex Chapman to Kentucky.
Johnson just busy.
I didn't see anybody react to my Billy Donovan. What do you think about that one? Another one! Same play! 47-34. This one's over. Dan Hurley to Kentucky. Nick says, this is over, y'all. There's no one else going to shoot the 3 for Purdue. Edey can't do it all.
Stuck in mud here.
Nobody knows how to shoot. Edie, they double team him, and he gets fouled.
Number 3 on Samson Johnson.
Kelly, no, that's not true. He had a first foul against Tennessee. 8-7, wow.
The catalyst, Tristan Newton, experience.
Newton to Johnson. 2 layups. Don't think Donovan leaves the NBA.
6 straight.
They're going to have to get the threes going here.
10 rebounds. First player to do it.
Edie hits a free throw. 17 points now for him.
The way that UConn is defending this team, I mean, Zach Edey may have to try to go for 40 points like he did in the Elite against Tennessee. No one else really able to get going because of that pressure defensively on the perimeter.
Edie it again. And he misses.
So, 3 to make 2.
Edey's got to go quick. You know the double team's coming. Catch it and go and try to away from it and go away from it. Exactly.
These are his first points in 11 minutes of game action. The cans a pair.
47-36. Here comes UConn. Down, up by 11.
Screen, slips. This is their motion out.
3. Caravan with another scoreless still. Another missed 3 by UConn.
They got Edey, I believe. Johnson's activity bus.
Foul number 2 on Edie. What's up, Curtis? Teresa, what's going on? 2 fouls on Edie, or is that Kaufman?
Stories. Download the Bleacher Report app now to watch. And the speed of Johnson's been a problem.
So inbound UConn right here.
You look at triggers this. Johnson gets a moving straight. 4. That might be his 4th. So Samson Johnson.
4 fouls for Samson Johnson. And Clingan's got 3.
Taking the screen, he never fouls. That's just a little
Slowly, one by one, taking out their people. 13:53 to go. Edie's got 2 fouls. It doesn't show it on there, but he has 2 fouls. Smith to the basket. Edie went for a shot. Clingan went for the block. They're calling goaltending.
There was a moment there where Edie was ready to explode. Clingan saying
Oh, yeah, he hit his hand through the net. Clingan had his hand up in the net. All right, lead is 9.
Game, Edie now with 20 points, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks. Way outside, Clingan. Handoff, Newton on the move. Driving kick. Caravan, contact, no call. Spencer penetrates and
Spencer with the layup, good.
oh, this kid, he has some ticker in field.
49-38. Lead is 11 again. They need a 3.
Out of Davidsonville, Maryland.
Edie double team. Susie gets the ball and fouled.
See Spencer right there. Spencer has been the designated trapper. So look at this move here. Just attack the big fella. Well, that extend, elevate, hung in the air a little bit, suspended there. Great touch. And, a fantastic shooter, 3-pointer. But, man, he's just
Who's your honest opinion best fit in Kentucky, man? That's going to be a hard one. Do you think it's somebody from the SEC already? They do, quickly. You're right, Curtis. Back into Edie against Clingan. And he cannot get those little shots to go down.
Winning at the wrist, Edie as well.
Spencer just has a nose for the ball right there. Gillis is one of the best at attacking the offensive glass. He's always got the ball.
Jake says probably not somebody from the SEC already.
Piece of it, even when the team was in the locker room, he's out here with the ball shooting.
The only one on the floor. Spencer now has 8 rebounds to go along with those.
How about that guy that coached VCU, and then he coached another team, McNeese State. Could he go there? What's his name? Shaka Khan or whatever his name is. Back out. I would have thought Caravan would be scoreless. Newton. And he throws it up and in. 51-38.
16 points for Tristan Newton. It's a 13-point cushion for UConn. And this is typical UConn. You got to step the tide now.
80. Double teamed. Shoot the three. Missed.
2. It's enough. 10 threes on Saturday night. They have one tonight. Caravan short.
Caravan short.
Spencer. But who's in there? It's him. It's him. He's everywhere. Oh, talking about what?
Spencer now with the 3 fouls. I'm telling you.
Takeover mode late in the shot clock. 51-38. UConn.
I mean, we get if UConn has all these guys foul out, Klingon, Spencer, Johnson, they're gonna be in trouble. But they can't shoot the three. They're not gonna come back with just as soon as Edey gets the ball, they're double teaming him, and there's no one to save him. He dishes it out, and they just pass it around, and it ends up back at Edey's hands again. So, man, oh man, this disappointing second half so far. You're right, Dustin. This 51-38. Nobody can shoot the three for Purdue. They're scared to shoot, it looks like. Hurley will be back for a trifecta next season. He's staying at UConn, Steven says. I was going to say, what a game, Charles says. So 540 of us here. Keep hitting that like button, y'all. We're at 110 likes. No reason we can't be at 150 with 500 people here. Hit that like button for us. Subscribe to the channel. See if we can get to 11,450 tonight. That would be awesome if you guys could hit the like button and subscribe. We'll be back for more college basketball next season. I promise you that. But after this is over, we go into our baseball season. Major League Baseball, Atlanta Braves, play-by-play, all that. We have a great baseball stream. We have a 3D interactive, 3D version of the real game that we show you. And I sync in the audio and everything. It's the ones that have been here to our games. They can attest for it. It looks awesome. So we'd love for you guys to come back and check out our MLB games. We're going to be having some NHL hockey as well with the Nashville Predators going into the playoffs. And then on the weekends, we do NASCAR. If you like NASCAR Cup Series, Xfinity Series, or Craftsman Truck Series, or just racing in general, you're going to like our channel. We had a huge stream this weekend as well. So we're numero uno for NASCAR here on YouTube. So make sure you're checking all of us out. All that stuff. UConn must be nervous. 3 for 15 from the 3. But Purdue can't do nothing from the 3, and they're missing as well. So I think they're okay. We also have a Discord as well. That's right, Kenneth Clark. I need UConn to win by plus 15 to win 8K. Come on, UConn. It could happen, PNW. It could. Thank you for subscribing, Joseph Greg, thank you so much for that. So 14 seconds back to live audio. And we'll see who pulls away or gets closer in these next couple minutes. 11:31 to go. 51-38, UConn.
Starting Thursday, Masters are having exclusive coverage of Amen Corner 15 and 16. Featured groups watch it live.
What's up, John? Let's go, UConn. Let's go. Let's go, Mets. I guess they got our number tonight, huh? Is it over? I guess they lost. The Braves lost.
Final four since 1997. We wish him the best. We wouldn't be.
Billy Vaughn dropping those UConns.
TNT Sports, Sean, thank you for everything that you have done. Well deserved, too.
All right, Edey's going to the line. Purdue's in the bonus now, so anytime they shoot, the rest of the time they're going to shoot a free throw. Airballed it. How are you so bad at free throws? They lost 8-7. And the crowd is letting them know it.
UConn in front.
And Raph, this is the time of the game. UConn in control. They'll just run their sets, wear you down, and have multiple.
11:18 to go. A turnover. A turnover by UConn. Purdue, Jones to the basket. Back to Edie. Edie. Oh, I thought he got fouled. Edie traveled.
On the defensive end. Edie's really tough, hard-nosed game. And Klinger, the best post defender in the nation. His length, just be big, make Edie score over length. You're right. He is really frustrated. He has not seen that in this postseason from anyone. Purdue has 8 points in the half. They turned it over 8 times. Tonight, just 4 assists. A lot of teams don't have a guy like Klingon. That's true, right?
UConn ball here.
The screen and help his teammates. Castle drive.
Castle. Air ball. Oh. Rebound Edie. 51-38. They got to get something going here. And a foul. 4 fouls on Diarra. It should be 51-18 UConn. You're right, Matty. UConn's got it, Matthew says. What's up, Chris George? Good. Smith. He's got 10.
Nasty, tough to get along with. So you're saying I've improved. Yes, you have come a long way. Because you seem like he's going to beat you, this kid. He's going to fight you. He's a quintessential pitcher. Yeah? 12 points, 5 rebounds.
All right, here we go. Down by 11. Let's go. 4 fouls for Johnson, Dara 3, Spencer 3, and Klingon 3.
Championship game.
UConn's in trouble if all those guys foul out.
Spencer is out of the game.
Finds a spot.
For spin Newton, 7 to shoot. Double from Colvin. It leaves Caravan open.
Caravan finally nails one.
There's so much sun.
Finally on the board.
Huskies trying to go back to back. You don't want to foul that far out of their Klingon.
Lawyer. And a miss. Wow.
The defensive presence of Caravan. They fight you with a fast break and they control the half court. Give it up. Big time Dipsy Do. Diarra for 2.
Some people just know that.
Big time Dipsy Do for Diarra for 2, as he says. Wow. Oh, wow. Man, that was crazy. I still think UConn by 20 points. It could get nasty. It could get nasty. John says this game is over. Man, oh man. Yeah, Edie can't do it all, and nobody else can get anything. Lawyer with 0 points. Jones with 3. Kaufman with 4. Nobody else doing anything on the bench. Is Edie a first-round pick or a second? Okay, all right, here's my question for you guys. You're the NBA team, and you have the first or second, you have the first-round pick. And you have Edie sitting there, or you have Connect standing there. Who are you taking as an NBA owner if you have Connect standing there and you have Edie standing there? Who are you taking and why? That's my question for you guys. You have Edie or Connect. Who are you taking? And you can say none and say somebody else. Jake says Edie. Spurs need one of them. Curtis says the finals can't be a blowout. I think UConn. I think Purdue goes on a run here. Hunter says Edie. Leslie says Edie. Nobody else? All right. 41 seconds to go here in this commercial break. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. Over 500 in the chat. And we're over 100 likes. We're 120 likes. We're trying to get to 150 on the likes. Dustin Walker says Edie as well. Keep on hitting that subscribe. We're 9 subscribers away from 11,450. If you could help us get there, 11,450. Produce goes on a run. I need Smith to get some rebounds, Hunter says. Connect all day, Jared Weber says. Connect all day. I think he's just a better player. I think Connect's a better player. Here we go. He's more talented.
Just ask Siri. What coach has called college basketball championships?
Oh, here we go.
Who is John Wooden? I'm playing Jeff.
Did I have that
Siri.
muted the whole entire half there?
Hurley family of
If I have that muted, let me know.
Just incredible what they've accomplished.
I can't believe I did
Hurley,
that. I'm sorry.
26 New Jersey high school state titles.
No.
Bobby Hurley, back-to-back national championships with Duke. Dan Hurley.
Why didn't y'all tell me?
Champion as a head coach last year with UConn.
They're like the Raftery family. They're everywhere.
Well, on my block, maybe.
They multiply.
But I mentioned the other night the hoops, a hotbed on the Hudson.
Purdue didn't show up.
Said that they were the first family of basketball.
56-40 here.
Truly said.
Smith
Out of the timeout.
to Edie. Edie good.
Edie has to establish himself like he did in the first half.
56-42.
The length of Klingon and the double teaming that they had.
9:06. It might be too late here.
This is the end. They got to get going if they want to win.
Archangel Music says no more blowouts.
In 4 minutes of action, and they trail UConn by 14. We are under 9 minutes to go.
Spencer getting the blow here. Those foul difficulties. Caravan very good without it as well. He keeps busy.
Caravan using the Klingon screen. Feed it.
Replace.
Three. Wow, see, that's what Purdue doesn't have, a three-point shot.
Just so comfortable.
Castle with the big three, 59-42. This is over.
So good.
This feels like the same script for UConn.
It really does.
They could just take over the
2
game.
for Smith.
Off the mark. Klingon the board.
Nice job screening off, too.
I saw Clan.
Was tremendous in the national championship last year. 19 points,
Castle,
10 rebounds.
spin.
Spin it, kicked, Caravan,
nice
feed it, Castle. Wow.
Oh, in and out for Castle.
Kaufman Wren.
Got to get back. Nice run.
Colvin the catch. Tough angle. Will back it out. We are under 8 minutes to play. Klingon got a piece.
He thought he had all ball. Klingon.
4 fouls for Klingon.
Donovan Klingon. The coaches are into it. Hurley, Painter.
All right, 59-42. 59-42. And we're going to go to another commercial break. I'll make sure the audio comes back next time. So every time if you don't see the sound on, please tell me. I don't know how long it was off. But thank you guys for hanging out. I was wondering why it was dropping. The numbers were dropping. I was like, why are they dropping? Nobody can even lose to UConn in single digits. Archangel, they waited way too long to get Klingon in foul trouble. Connect can shoot with his eyes closed. No question, I'm taking Connect, John says. Thomas says, I miss the old UConn logo. Thomas Tux, welcome in. Thomas, appreciate you being here. So commercial 155 to go in this commercial break. Keep on hitting that like button as you guys are coming in. We're trying to get to 150 on the likes. We're at 124. And we're looking for 8 more subscribers to 11,450. And we'll be doing basketball next season, y'all. Next season coming up. We may start a little earlier than we did this year. But definitely doing Tennessee basketball next year. And maybe we'll do some other select basketball games if they're pretty big. So, yeah, the old UConn logo was much better, Archangel says. And then also during the fall, we're going to be doing college football as well, y'all. College football, Tennessee college football, SEC football. So definitely want to subscribe to this channel. And then also we'll be doing Braves coming up here very soon. Atlanta Braves baseball and NASCAR, our bread and butter during the summer months. will be our summer go-to fun. And we'll have a couple Disney trips as well in there, and some travel stuff coming up too as well. So appreciate all y'all hanging out with us tonight. Making it a great stream. Glad I did the game. I knew it was going to be a good game, but I didn't know if it would be pulled away or not by the end here. 39 seconds left to go here in this commercial break. We'll bring back the audio here in just a second for you guys. I've had a privilege doing this for y'all this year. It's been fun. We really stepped our basketball game up a lot this year. So got really good at calling games and making it look good for you guys and figuring how you guys like stuff. And a new laptop also helps. Bro, Cam Spencer don't get 10 points yet. Spencer, no, he's at 9. He's close though. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the commercial now.
Game summary. This half, Purdue is 4 of 14 from the field, 1 of 4 from three-point territory in the game. Ian Eagle, Grant Hill, Bill Raftery, Tracy Wolfson, Gene Sterator, our producer Mark Wolf, director Mark Grant. There's just an air of
Archangel music, right, thank you.
With this Husky team.
It really is. It's been impressive to watch. They kind of just defensively can take it to another level.
Smash those like it's beer. That's right, Curtis.
Really, Dan Hurley, you talked about.
All right, Edie's going to try to shoot free throws again.
On display on the defensive end this half.
They're unselfish, and on defensive end, they communicate well. And Danny Hurley has just coached this half, by the way.
59-43.
Yeah, we just got into the game itself. And
you think Bob Hurley Sr. texted him at halftime?
Being a man that led the nation in technicals.
He's given a lot of credit to his wife.
It's both, 59-44.
Him out, recognizing that he needed that in his life.
Nice little change.
Full court pressure for Purdue.
Castle ahead. Newton attacks. Doesn't go.
Oh, he missed the slam. Johnson went up for the slam and he missed it.
So Klingon on the bench for UConn with 4 fouls. Smith, feed it.
Edie, another slam. Edie and Connect were all their teams had. Plenty of other around players to go after, Steven says.
I like this pressure now from Purdue.
This is a team that won't go away.
A tough team to press with the multiple decision makers on the floor for UConn, though.
So the lead is 13 for UConn. We are going to hit the 7-minute mark of the second half. Johnson, the cutter.
What a slip.
What a setup. The deployment. And then the nose and Reed.
Another big slam by UConn. 61-46.
61-46. Huskies.
Tipped.
Out of bounds. Spencer creates it.
It's incredible, this kid.
And a turnover by Purdue.
What he's done with this program. His insertion, attitude, understanding of the game.
He's an extension of Dan Hurley. They say he's very similar to Dan Hurley with his language.
Wait a second.
Competitive language.
Remember,
he did. He's got 4 fouls.
With Rutgers, and Lawyer is called for the foul on Castle. This summer, the Targaryens, the Iron
Lawyer's
Throne,
got 2.
biggest show on TV.
So Klingon's got 4. Spencer's got 3, and Johnson's got 4.
June 16th, only on Max.
And Danny blames
Klingon is sitting down.
For some of his excitement.
Hence the big play by Edie back to back.
Matt Painter thought Spencer was over the line and then
24 seconds here on the shot clock. Backdoor misses.
Yeah, he was not going to
starts the play over. 14 seconds on the shot clock here.
Colvin defending the crafty Newton.
10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 3. And misses the 3. Caravan with the rebound.
Reload here for UConn and Castle.
They're all so smart.
And they'll continue to just use clock.
14 offensive boards for UConn tonight. They're out rebounding.
It's already a factor, Archangel. 7 seconds. Castle, good. Oh, clever. That's Castle, yes.
Castle, his aggressiveness. UConn, they just
Castle with 13.
13 points for the freshman, Stefan Castle.
That relentless nature of Dan Hurley, this team possesses.
Way outside.
Edie, top of the point. 3.
Doesn't go. And a rebound foul called.
Fifth one, I think, or no?
See who they get it on.
UConn's going to go to the line.
On the interior. Johnson playing with 4 fouls, and that is the quota.
Yep, thought it was him.
That's 5 fouls.
He's come in and played well. His energy, his speed.
Yep, he's out.
Second half when Klingon went out.
Samson Johnson fouls out for
really
UConn.
gave him a lift with his
That's going to have to bring Klingon in.
Use his fouls wisely.
Yeah, Johnson he doesn't want to leave.
He doesn't want to come out.
I wouldn't want to come out either.
You know, in the commercial we're talking about, nobody fronts 80. A lot of coaches are out there representing high school coaches and college. Why don't they?
See you, Jake. See you, buddy.
Him once he loads up, the legs are so powerful.
Well, people, I mean, he's 7'4", but he's 300 pounds. I mean, he's an immovable object out there on the floor. Certainly difficult to defend.
He's going to shoot here.
Go very small. That's Caravan shifting over to the center spot. They're protecting Klingon with the 4 fouls.
Caravan's parents are going to
so Klingon back out there for UConn.
Sign up for this. He's going to be.
And he misses a free throw.
The big fella.
I don't understand how he's so bad at free throws.
Well, this also could present.
Klingon is not back out there. He is still sitting on the bench.
Having to guard Caravan, who can stretch the floor.
We'll just zone up.
Hits that one.
Yeah, no, he will.
63-47 is the score. 5:38 to go.
5:38 to play. Purdue has not shown the ability to stop UConn. And without stops, they're not going to get back into it. Spencer ahead. Newton.
No, there's no defense for Purdue right now. They're at UConn's having their way.
With body bump there from Heidi. 15 to shoot.
There's the blur screen, setup, screen, rescreen.
Edie on Diarra.
There it is again.
Todd Ball.
Spencer stops, pops. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Spencer
for hire. Goodness.
11 points.
65-47. Huskies 18.
UConn's just too good.
He's fighting them. Caravan.
Edie versus Caravan.
Caravan actually had a point, though.
He took a pop on that move from Edie, who now has 29.
He's going to need a facial tomorrow. Wow. How do you guard this guy?
Wow.
Please.
This
Mom, come help me.
All right, halftime it is. Or timeout it is. And we're at 556 in here. Keep hitting that like button for us as we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Trying to get to 150 on the likes. Help us get to 150 on the likes. We appreciate you. And one more subscriber to 11,450. Excuse me, 1 second. Okay. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. I knew this would be a blowout. Dixon Way says, I knew this would be a blowout. Yeah, Edie can't do everything, Larry. Nobody can shoot the 3 for Purdue, as you can see. Both teams not really shooting the 3, but Purdue at 20% and 28% for UConn. So, but no one else can do anything except Edie.
NCAA tournament, Zach Edey has just passed Elvin Hayes, now behind Glenn Rice and Bill Bradley.
Mr. C can't show the game.
Rarefied air there for that young man, and he's been so
John.
This tournament still a quiet.
I'm sure.
They have not gotten enough from the others.
Right.
No. Well, again.
Here we go. Inbound UConn.
Don't give up any threes. UConn, even if he gets it in and knocks him down. Look at them pick this apart.
They're just playing keep away from Purdue right now. 4:42. This one's over, y'all. No way they come back.
There's no easy
open 3. Missed.
He didn't need that right there. Early in the shot clock, you know Edie's guarding you.
And he just walked away on that shot.
4:27 to go.
Purdue ball. He's like, here, Edie, take it. He's like, okay. And he missed the shot.
Rebounded by
The over the shoulder shot doesn't work.
Easy for him, too.
Maybe too easy.
Yeah, maybe.
UConn up 65-49. 4 minutes to go. Let's go, UConn. Rosalind Williams.
65-49. UConn with 4 minutes to go.
And Bird, they use Caravan the screen because of the drop defense.
Newton fend off. Shot clock down to 3. Newton steps in and draws the foul on Edey.
Wow, Edey with 3 fouls. Or 2. He's got 3 now. He says 1 on the screen. He's got 3.
Chance to repeat.
Bet and my dignity.
All right. So UConn's going to go to the line here. Edey, that's his 3rd foul. 3rd foul for Edey. 29 points. This one's about not enough, Archangel said. Not enough. I knew Edey would get his 30. And he's 1 away from a double-double. So we need we need to make Clan a mod. He's not in here very much. Do make him a mod, Kenneth Clark. Only 1 rebound, Edey. 1 more rebound, Edey. Get you a double-double. But I don't know. It's going to be awful tough to come back here. No one can shoot the 3 for Purdue. Thank you guys for hitting our goal, 11,450. I do appreciate y'all. 542 here. Yo, what's up, Bubba fan? What's going on, man? How you doing? UConn killed them on the boards tonight. Yeah, in the paint. I'm sure the paint. We'll look at the stats after this game. We'll definitely see the difference in all of this. So, but I mean, you can just look at it right there. There's 2 guys doing something for Purdue, and then everybody else sharing the wealth for UConn. Klingen with 7. He's finally coming around. He's got 4 fouls though. Castle's doing his thing. Newton's doing his thing. Spencer's doing his thing. Caravan's trying to do his thing. So, I mean, it's just Johnson over there. He got fouled out, and he's doing his thing off the bench. So, UConn just a solid team all the way around, where Purdue is just built on Edey. And, they haven't faced anybody that had a solid core like this. So, Purdue, this is coaching. That's what it is, coaching. Mason Howard says, this is coaching. Mason Howard said, well, it's over. Bye-bye, Purdue. I don't know. We'll see who wins Talladega. But we'll be doing Talladega here in a couple weekends. Talladega, baby. Pull both benches. I don't think they're going to do that, Kenneth Clark. I don't think so. 7 seconds here. What's up, Andrew Donovan? What's going on, man? Welcome back. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Coverage of the NCAA Men's National Championship game is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? The Fall Guy. Only in theaters May 3rd. Allstate. You're in good
4 more
hands.
likes to 150. Help us get there, y'all.
Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever?
Coach Hurley's the best coach in college basketball. He's pretty good. Dixon Way, would you think he would go to Kentucky?
Well, a lot of it's been in the paint for UConn, not shooting great from the 3, but
it's 11:17 p.m., 10:17 Central Time.
Downhill, it's been multiple guys in transition, half-court offense.
Dixon Way says no.
Effort, which Dan Hurley has preached to his guys all season.
And you were a recipient of a lot of assists from Bobby Hurley many years ago, and they have 16-6. In that category.
No way, Andrew Donovan says.
There's no easy out either.
They play the right way.
They do.
And if you combine...
UConn is a legacy program. Yeah, they are.
You're talking about 36 assists, 9 turnovers for UConn. They got it done against Alabama. That was a tight game. They were tested. They trailed in that game 4 minutes and 18 seconds, and that doesn't sound like a lot of time.
All right.
For UConn, that's an eternity.
He's Stewart.
Unaccustomed. Of course, Gino had a great run, too, where we remember this year.
Newton, I'm sorry, Newton.
Semi's there.
Newton for the free throw, making it 66-49. So much for the over.
06-07.
So much for the over.
This man, Grant Hill, a
Newton.
part of that squad. It just doesn't happen often.
It's both of them. 67-49.
It's the closest, as you said, that
Mr. Fonz, 10 years, 100 million, he will.
They won the Alabama game by 14.
A foul on
against Diarra.
Diarra, that's it. He's done.
Florida,
Bubba fans, I choose Purdue. I wanted UGA to get Coach Cal and spend the money. And that's not happening.
In the early 90s. This team
Purdue is taking it home, Patricia says. Tomorrow, no. Not live tomorrow. Yeah, exactly.
Stephon Castle, but the same
156 likes. Let's go to that chat. Thank you so much for getting us to 150. See if we get to 200.
The way they have been able
200 likes.
It's really been quite extraordinary.
CeeLo's going to a hockey game tomorrow. The con is gone. That's right, Brian.
To catch up with his defense.
Another free throw. So 67-50. Lead is 17.
It's not about a system.
Could go on a run, maybe, but I don't think so.
For these players, and it's worked.
UConn inbound. Quick turnover. Hey, Purdue ball.
I heard that. Well, I mean,
that's the 6th turnover for UConn tonight. They only care about football and baseball.
Between us, okay?
11 straight tournament wins.
UConn playing team ball. They are. Everybody's playing together. Everybody's doing their job. There's only 2 guys on Purdue that are doing their job. They get stuck, they give it to Edie. Edie just manhandling Caravan.
Hey guys, Purdue, they made
67-52.
Saturday night. They've only made 1.
They can make some stops right here.
Yeah.
He has scored 31 of Purdue's 52 points. So the strategy, philosophy has worked to a T. Edie gets his. Nobody else does major damage.
And that's how you lose a ball game.
3-minute mark.
A warning.
Danny went out of the coach's box there trying to.
And another turnover.
With Cam Spencer.
See, this is good officiating, though. Both coaches. Oh, he touched the player.
He pushed his guy.
These guys are good. I know, Brian.
Oh, my goodness. He thought he was at White Eagle Hall.
Hurley just got a technical, and it's Purdue ball.
Started those great St. Anthony
I thought and he went for a 3 and he missed. Got blocked, gives it to Edie.
Edie on a kick.
Back out.
Jones penetrates.
And good. Jones with 2. 67-54.
Edie occupies people as well.
13-point game. 2:46 to play for the national championship.
All right. Lead is 13. Lead is 13. And we'll see what happens. Shame, only 3 or 4 will go pro. Team ball will win you games. It will, Rose. I mean, just look at the stats right here. Look at the stats right here. Compared to over there. 2 players. Everybody else, nothing. UConn's playing team ball. Caravan just has had an off night. He's 2 for 7, or he would have 10 points. Caravan would be shooting the 3 like crazy, but Klingen's had 4 fouls for a while, so that's why he doesn't have many points either. So it's a team effort for UConn, and if they win here, that's why. And we'll see that in the stats. I mean, both teams right now, 46% and 42%. Look at Purdue, 16% from the 3-point line. And they also have 9 turnovers. And they're also not leading in rebounds with a 7'4" guy in there. So that's played every minute except 30 seconds.
Championship season a year ago.
That's Coach Hurley.
Point per game differential. The seed going into the tournament, #1 overall.
All right, Curtis, I'll have a good time at the Preds game. Thank you, buddy.
To win the national
Coming to a vlog near you, Curtis.
Actually improved upon that this year.
And they got a speed team in here for defense. You can't be careless. Got to step through the pass.
All right, here we go. UConn ball.
And screen as well. And watch the
full court pressure here from Purdue.
Up by 13.
Nickel Dimer here.
Smith called for the foul behind Newton.
And that's tough. Purdue had a great trap.
It did.
UConn's in the bonus. They're going to shoot. Foul on Smith.
Painter wanted in that situation.
Smith's got his first foul of the night with 12 points.
As well.
Matt Painter in his 19th year as the head coach at Purdue. He went to Purdue.
161 on the likes. Let's see if we can get to 200, y'all. Keep hitting that like button. Keep hitting that subscribe as well.
Has done a tremendous job with this program, finally getting to the Final Four, so validation there, advancing to the national championship game, and right now they're in a big hole.
They are, but we were
68-54.
Just how impressive he stayed within the state.
Free throw.
Guys locally, and just consistent with his philosophy,
Newton
his game plan. Obviously,
adds another 19 points, year, 1 more for 20 here on this free throw right here.
And played great ball and put themselves in position. And
The only addition
Rails it. 20 points for Newton.
Basis, the history of
3 guys in double digits for UConn. Smith all the way to the basket. Comes back out, gives it to Edie.
Edie is not one of them as he puts it down hard.
A slam by Edie over Klingon. Klingon's back in there as well, y'all.
33 points, 9 rebounds for Zach Edie.
But you would go to
Thank you for those subscribes.
I mean, you go out of state for somebody like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, you seen this? Here in the States.
He played at IMG Academy, but he was a backup.
And a timeout.
He was not a heralded recruit.
And right there, Cam Spencer calling a timeout, but went to the corner to call it. And I don't think Dan Hurley was pleased with that.
But Edie
2:14 to go here.
I think you asked where were you at the final.
Lead is 13. Purdue's gonna have to come up with like 3 after 3 after 3 here.
True.
Yes, sir. Rosalind
Had
says.
the opportunity to get to know him and how he's helped lead this team this season, bringing them back here.
It's going to go down as an all-time great collegiate career for Zach Edey, where he was to where he ended up with this Purdue program. 2 straight National Player of the Year.
Thank you, Mason Howard. Thanks for that subscribe, Mason. Glad you're hanging out here all night with us.
Someone's going to take an interest.
Glad I earned y'all subs today.
A fit for him.
So glad I did the basketball game.
I mean, his improvement from
team ball wins championships. You're right, Mason.
Backup in high school.
That's why Tennessee can't win, because we have 3 guys that can play and 2 can't. Here we go, inbound
300 Zach
for UConn.
But him and his Boilermaker teammates are down by 13 with 2:14 to go.
And look at him on the inbound too when he puts his arms up. He blocks out the whole section.
Caravan will toss it in. 19 on the shot clock. They go to the backcourt for Newton.
What amazes me with UConn, they can run.
I do apologize. Klingon is, Klingon is in there, but he is off of Edie.
Eat up a lot of clock while doing it.
Screen, Klingon. Caravan takes the baseline. Klingon, yes.
And how about Caravan?
Did a great job keeping it away from the big guy. 71-56.
71-56.
And this is over.
Smith drives in, couldn't finish, slammed down.
Edie with a big slam. 35 points for Edie. Just padding those stats. Double-double now for Edie. Whoever had that for the parlay. I know you did, John. We got plenty of time for Mets Braves this year, though.
1:31 to play.
You know, when the game was
we got plenty of time.
Tenuous,
when you got the national championship for basketball, you got to do basketball.
Well, we saw him even on Saturday night play Sears very tough. Made him work for everything. And
it is tough, Curtis.
Physicality, taking that challenge.
How about Southern Illinois? 3 guys in the game plus a Marcus Damas.
Has been silent here in the second half, in large part because of Cassie.
He has that physical profile.
And they hit their free throws too as well.
At 6'6", 215 pounds.
Oh well, no money for me
He's
tonight.
A legit 6'6". Oh, yo. I mean, we saw him, visited with him yesterday. And
graduation, UConn. Congratulations. Congratulations, UConn. And another free throw. 73-58. Minute 29 seconds. UConn's going to win back-to-back championships here.
Spencer did his job.
Hasta la vista, Edie.
Flushes it down.
And even on that possession, they're still guarding the three-point line, UConn.
They don't care about the twos.
Why are you going to foul? Don't foul. This is over. Minute 9 seconds.
First player since 1989, John Morton of Seton Hall with 35.
Minute over. Congratulations, Gigi. They're going to let it roll out.
Sort of feel it.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
What a magnificent run this has been.
UConn fans on their feet behind. Head coach Dan Hurley. Shot clock down to 4. Caravan floated. Klingon. Exclamation point with a layup.
75-60.
Who's ever open gets
Klingon with the layup. Smith. Air ball. I don't know about that one.
Dan Hurley's going to get the subs in.
36 seconds to go.
Celebration in stores.
What's up, Christina G? Nice.
In Phoenix.
No timeout. You just keep playing. Let the party get started. He is one heck of a coach. With a talented group of unselfish players.
What he has done with this program.
Nice 7,500 in your bank account.
Started.
And they
I didn't know you bet on him.
Themselves from the other
good job, though.
Championship teams at UConn with this back-to-back. But Dan Hurley,
Matty, if you could send me a super chat.
Incredible.
Another guy from Seton Hall with an amazing pedigree and insight into this game.
Let me see those UConns in the chat, y'all. 613 of us here. Let me see those UConns in the chat. Let me see them.
Tournament history. UConn. A dominant force.
Sadian.
It's a hard work, Bird. Ross is in. So is Rumaglu. Andrew Hurley.
Team UConn, Xander's life.
Along with
31 seconds, 23 on the shot clock. They're going to hold it. Game over, UConn. Drop the mic on this game. Roseland said.
Matt said, no, go run it. Don't worry about it. I'm not offended.
Andrew Hurley is not going to run it. He's going to hold it.
First time he's listened to Dan in years, huh?
2 seconds.
6.6 on the clock.
That kid wanted to shoot the ball so bad. From Parkin, Connecticut, baby. Cleary T.
Amazing run.
UConn, show me your colors. Congratulations, UConn. Back-to-back champions. 2024 national champs, UConn Huskies. Let me see those UConn Huskies in the chat.
Number 1 lives up to the billing. They defeat Purdue 75-60. They've done it again. Utter domination.
Thank you, Xander's life.
For 2 years.
Such a professional approach, Bird Grant. The way they run their program.
They've done it the right way.
Yeah, they have.
Hard work, unselfishness, playing basketball the way it's meant to be played.
They are a basketball powerhouse.
They are.
Oh, without a doubt.
Men and women, by the way. We know South Carolina's been on a fantastic run. But this is a legit big-time approach on a consistent basis.
6th national crown for the UConn Huskies. Dan Hurley will enter a pantheon of coaches. That is a select group.
And to be so young. And you have a feeling he has a lot left in him.
A lot in the tag there. He will be joining you someday in the Hall of Fame, no question about it.
His parents, Bob and Chris, his wife Andrea, his kids, one of his sons, Andrew, on the team to experience it together. And they had an X on their back the entire year.
Absolutely.
We talked with them yesterday and how the guys, Caravan, Klingon, wanted
See a butterfly.
to win for Spencer. And Castle, the new guys, wanted them to taste this, wanted them to experience what this is all about.
And Dan Hurley has a knack. He created an us against the world mentality, and it worked. Let's go to Tracy.
I mean, Coach, congratulations. 6th national championship back-to-back. Can you describe what this means for you and for this team to be able to accomplish that?
Yeah, I mean, you can't even wrap your mind around it. Because you just know how hard this tournament is, and what a special group of people, a special coaching staff, an incredible group of players, the best group of players you could possibly do it with. And UConn, you know, UConn is a special place this time of year, and they give us all the resources we need to do it like this in March and April.
You lost a lot of guys after last year's team and then just replenished. And you can't even pick an MVP for this game because everyone contributes. What is it about this team that made it so special this year?
Yeah, I mean, we recruit really talented NBA players that are willing to not make it about themselves and to be a part of a winning group and to go for all the championships. And while doing that, their draft stock still is really, really high. So we both win. UConn wins and the players win.
For you to be synonymous with the named Wooden and Krzyzewski and Donovan as back-to-back coaches, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot, because I'm a student of the game. Basketball's been my life, and I got so much respect for the history of this game, and it makes you. I know me and Luke Murray had some talk about if we won this one, maybe we'll both retire on Tuesday. So this could be it for me and Luke.
Oh, come on, that can't be true.
No, that's all.
Thank you so much.
We're already thinking. I think it's probably.
Tracy got a scoop, apparently. For Bill Raftery, Grant Hill, Tracy Wilson, Gene Steratore, Ian Eagle. We say goodbye for now from Phoenix, UConn. National champions coming up next year on TBS. Inside March Madness presented by Buick. We're going to be
congratulations, Kelly,
with all of the festivities if you keep it right here on TBS. UConn, the #1 overall seed, the first #1 overall seed to win the title since Louisville in 2013. They have done it again.
I'm a bird stuck in Larry Bird.
All right. Do miss Jim Nance doing the call, but I won't be doing the one shining moment. That is copyright central, so I won't be playing that. I wish I could, but that is copyright central on that. But thank you guys so much for everything. We'll look at the team stats real quick, and then we'll come back and let them listen in as they cut the nets down a little bit. But wow, what a championship game! Not as exciting as I thought it would be. I thought it would be a close game back and forth, but UConn really pulled it away and really took Edey out of the game, and that is really the game. They took Edey out. No one else could do anything. Let's see here. Let's take a look here. Your stats, your team stats, real quick. 1 for 7 from the 3-point line. I don't know how they beat us. They were 2 for 12 from the 3-point line when they played Tennessee. But I guess when you have Edey, it's either you live and die by Edey. So, and they've been living all year, and through the tournament. 35 rebounds. UConn out rebounds Purdue as well. 18 assists for UConn, only 8 for Purdue. They didn't share the rock very well. Total turnovers, 9 for 8, both 13 points on those 8 turnovers for UConn and 11 points on those 13 turnovers for Purdue. Fast break points, only 2, really not much. Points in the paint, they about had the same. The largest lead was 18 for UConn, so I would say the difference. I can't really see the difference in this game other than maybe the 5 3-pointers. Then that's the difference. That is, it's 15. There it is. There's the difference. 6 for 22. 6 for 22 here for 1 for 7. And there's the game. There's the difference of the game by 15 points. So, there it is. Edey with most points, 37. Newton with 20. And there's your stats for the game. And let's take a look at the box scores real quick. Any notables here? 10 rebounds for Edey. 8 assists for Smith. 8 assists. And really the bench. Look at the bench right here. Look at the bench. I know Purdue probably put a bunch of people in at the end there, but 2 points. And that was just a slam. That was one shot. So the bench did not help. These guys played a lot. And if they did play, they didn't do nothing. The subs. So that really hurts Purdue. Not giving those guys a break. But total, not much on the Dara had 9 points. He had 3 fouls. I think he got fouled. I thought he fouled out, but maybe not. And then Johnson with 4 fouls or 5 fouls. He fouled out with 4 points. But I mean, Newton, Castle, Spencer, and Klingon and Caravan did a little bit there too. He was 2 for 7, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. So look at all the rebounds: 6, 5, 5, 5, 8, compared to Purdue 2, 10, 3, 2, 3. Team effort, as someone was saying in the chat, team effort wins the championships. And that's what this was. So that is that. So, my gosh. And that is our last college basketball of the game. Is this the one shining moment? Yep, we're not playing that. All right, so they're playing the shining moment. I can't do that one, so they will get me on that one. So, all right, so we're back to it. So, I hope everybody enjoyed this year NCAA basketball. Sorry I couldn't do the Final Four. We had some prior commitments on streaming that we could not do. I tried to bring it to you on another laptop, but that just didn't work. But I look forward to ever seeing y'all back here next year for some more NCAA basketball. Look forward to some NCAA football in the fall. That will definitely be bringing that to you guys too. We've learned how to get around those bots. So Boo Purdue is going to have a riot. Yeah, great stream tonight, CeeLo. Thank you, Matty F. Appreciate it. And I promise you guys, Brave fans that are in this chat, I promise you, we got plenty of time for Braves, and we'll be bringing them a lot to you. So I'm glad there's other people that can bring them to you. Thank you, Curtis, as well. So I want to thank my lovely wife, Spain, who's always hanging out, doing things while I'm sitting here with you guys, and pleasure hanging out with you guys. I love you, baby. And I want to thank my mods who are always here hanging out. No matter if they even like the sport, they're hanging out here just listening in and making sure everything goes smooth. And I appreciate you guys. And you even just kind of sit here and have fun. And then everyone except Bray. Yeah, exactly. And I want to thank my members who give their hard-earned money back to the channel. And your hard-earned money goes back to the channel every day. And I appreciate you guys too. And I want to thank you guys for sitting here watching. If it wasn't for you guys, there wouldn't be this many people, 600 plus in the chat. And the more y'all talk, the more y'all sub, the more y'all like, it all works out. It all is one goal of having fun. So I want to thank everybody that made this college basketball season. Even though our Tennessee Volunteers did not make it where we wanted it to be, it was a great season of college basketball. So looking forward to the rest of the summer with baseball coming and a little bit of hockey with NHL hockey. We'll see how much far our Predators go. And then, of course, NASCAR on the weekend. So until then, guys, congratulations, UConn fans. Congratulations, you guys. If you're watching the replay, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So if you're watching to see who won. If you're Purdue, man, I was rooting for you. I had money on you. Didn't get that money, but that's okay. I won last year, so it is what it is. But congratulations, everybody. We appreciate you. And I'm going out. Hot tub time. Peace out, y'all. We'll see this later this week for something. Keep your notification bells on. We don't know what we're going to do, but it's going to be something Braves and something NASCAR. Promise you that. See ya. Peace.